last week.
No, I was sad that I've only wanted to watch half of the episode, the one shot you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just entered whatever boss guy entered them into some new layer, and we'll see where that leads. Don't give it away. I don't want to know what happens yet. I'm gonna find the queen, or they just end the shot early.
Yeah, they had fun though. It was cool. It's a cool little vibe, cool little setup for it. So.
It's been pretty funny. I gotta say, there's comedy going on between everybody.
That priorities, right? That's always how it is.
Yeah, it's funny because I was watching. I can't remember what it's called. I was watching the play D&D online, and basically all their campaigns have to have a theme behind it. It's either comedic, or it's drama, or it's like action. Like they do them. It's just like movies, I guess. Everything kind of follows a
Gotcha.
theme. You can't just have like a. I don't know why. I don't know what I was going with that thought. I'm obviously drinking. It's okay.
It's okay. And you're preparing for the crying scene.
So you are gonna kill off Chosen.
No.
All right, cool.
No, but he keeps talking like he's gonna die. I don't know. I mean, he's alone. So we'll see.
He dies as long as the rest of the crew is allowed to survive.
as long as my investment survives.
we're offering him as a sacrifice.
Right, take him away.
Like, fuck him up. He's all yours.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Alex, that was really funny when you commented like, "Oh, you guys are fucked." Literally, everyone in the room like just stopped and they're like, "What does he mean?"
Yeah, I was just bored. I think I was drunk and I was in the car, and I was just pulling up Discord. I was like, "Oh, this looks good," because I get notified whenever you post. I like to see what happens. And he posted what is it, a Nightwalker or
a CR20 creature,
beast, And I was like, you guys are fucked. And I did like a thing, and so all of his players, because they were in the middle of session, so I was like trolling them for a cool minute. It felt good.
Awesome.
They're super funny. Like, they're super funny when they're in session, but whenever I try to interact with them outside of it, they don't ever get back to me. But it's like, they're weird. It's odd.
Yeah.
Only funny to them during live sessions. I just got to keep popping in. I'm a session crasher. Yeah.
It was funny. It was definitely funny. They did beat it though.
Oh, cool. Were you nice about it?
No, well, I thought they were going to beat it. I was pretty sure.
What level are they?
They're only level 10, but there's 6 of them.
That's like level 60 for sure.
Yeah, so. Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, they kind of, it doesn't have any legendary resistances.
So yeah, it's kind of just to hit him to hit him.
That's the toughest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they did a good job. They managed to curse it. They got close enough, and someone had to bestow curse.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So there was so it had to make a save to see if it would waste its action in its turn. Basically, and that's what saved them. Is like it stopped them from just fucking murdering everybody.
Mitigating it for sure. Yeah. Smart. Good stuff. I like it.
Play this smart. Don't just like pick up a bat, call himself Tommy Britches, and just like run away from battles, or you never get to hit anybody. Basically,
that's the key,
man. All flavor, no substance.
He's all talk. He's just all talk, huh?
I wouldn't
feel so bad for him all the time, but it just happens that way. Like,
well, Randall made a good point the last time I talked to him about it, because I'm like, damn, it's like he's always like, a turn away from being involved in the action. He's like, you just need to give him a feat that like gives him long step or something like that. That like he
it's
can actually,
it's your movement that kills you. Yeah,
can cover more ground so that way you can actually get there. Because like he was a turn away last time, and then everyone just like went and jumped in the water. He was just like,
how's it going, guys?
That's it.
Es bueno. Es muy bueno.
Es bueno.
Yes, bueno.
Yes. You need more lemon pledge.
And no.
No, not bring the lemon pledge. You need to bring. You have lemon pledge. We need lemon.
So, while we're waiting for our honored solo guest here, today we're gonna do the session in kind of like a back and forth, but we're gonna because he's in combat. That's just how it is. So, I don't want to sit on him fighting the entire time, obviously, because that's
chosen puede.
they're it's a fight for sure. Whoops, wrong button. He's doing really good against them though. I mean, that's a pretty good. How far he got going on right there? But nonetheless, so the way it's going to work is we're going to have moments where he's in this serious combat. And obviously in this moment, which you guys have seen about, I think somewhere around. I guess I wasn't recording the rounds, but it's somewhere around 4 to 5 rounds, I believe, of exchanges. In doing so, you guys, just a little bit of retcon before we jump into it. Do see the army approaching. I know I kind of sprung them on you guys last time, so we're going to pull that back a little bit as you guys were in the moment.
Bring them. Sprung.
In the benefit of myself, they will spring from different directions instead of one solitary direction as they were.
That's why I liked it. They were all coming through one way. That's what I liked.
So, with that, keep that in mind.
The DM's cheating. Boo.
And there is going to be a assumed, action plan between both sides where we may jump into going between two combats or two very heavy RP scenarios due to the fact that you guys are separated at the moment. So consider that. So as you guys plan your moves and stuff, the better the execution, the more content we can get into it. So help me help you as I manage maybe 2 characters the entire time you guys have to manage yourselves. You guys will be killing everything so fast. I think I don't have to try to.
What's the
things in front of you.
website that we pay you on again? What's it called? I know I need to update my credit card.
Start playing games.
What is it? Let's play
Start
games.
playing games. Start playing.
Start playing games. So.
Start it. Start it up.
Are you drinking a bottle of champagne just straight up?
It's like a cider, it looks like. Oh,
I'm classy. Bottle.
Marsh, I'm giving you control of your sheets after I updated them, so you should be able to see them shortly. Everyone else is good. I don't think there was anything anyone else's I had to fix. I think everyone else looks right.
People, who are we gonna kill first?
I don't know who's gonna get in the first general.
There's all kinds of shit.
John, did you see the message, by the way, about inflation?
In relation to this game, or just in?
Yeah, in relation to the group.
Oh, you mean as far as the cost of the game? Yes, I
Yeah.
did. I'm sorry. I'm like, how the fuck is inflation playing into this game that we're playing?
You guys have way too many churros. The churro value has plummeted.
That would be funny if like there's a recession in the game, next year.
The lack of goblins and king's leaderships of them because of the amount of
demand,
killed.
my friend.
Yeah.
Without goblins and killers, no gold to find. That's just how the game works. Come on.
That's too funny.
We would 100% use that for like our
So,
own advantage.
if you guys want, let's jump into
just
your guys'
buy
side.
all the cheap ass shit and like then start to resell it.
Beat it
Give us
with
a
the
top
bush.
down view. I want to see what we got.
So, from your guys' top-down view, and now this is a very, very extreme top-down point of view, okay? Where I kind of was reworking the scenario on your guys' condition from distances. If you guys wanted to make it all the way, well, I got to
Can't call it a condition, man. It's not accepted anymore in this world.
What's the proper terminology nowadays?
Ableist.
So where you stand from, which we'll get back to that quick theme from the tower you guys are at, enjoying your meal. You guys are at the very bottom of this map. But about 200 feet up.
Okay.
Because you guys are in a tower right now.
Got it.
Down here.
Yay! I don't know you any
All the way
money
at the
anymore,
bottom
Alex.
is
Holy moly.
if you guys want to get to Chosen, you'd have to get all the way to the top of this, past this area. This is like that little keep you saw along the way that they're coming up to, and then he's in the next main structure.
Well, he's
But we
not
can-
here, so do we
Unless
want
you
to take
guys
a
do any
vote
other
on if we
fancy way.
want to save him or?
Yeah, you guys are having a meal right now, watching this fight as you see Chosen and Coulvyrn literally trading blows with each other. It's just like one punch after another, and it looks like Chosen is kicking his ass. To be honest, at the moment, not Henry, sorry, R.I.P. At the moment, Alistar's betting Compadre is losing the bet, I believe.
Dr. Gunther's gonna owe me some gold. Goonie, pay up, Goonie.
The fight is far from over.
I do not see how the big man cannot win. It does not make any sense.
He's a
However-
smart man.
However, if he dies, it means nothing to me.
Well, that's less than positive, but all right.
Chosen is left with like of the allies, like none that really care about. Because like he's got Klee who doesn't give a shit about anyone. He's got Dr. Gunther who just met him, so he's just like, yeah. Alistar who's just like probably like, oh, he'll handle it.
And then
Only
Marsh, well,
Marsh
he's
would
just stuck
probably
there
care.
Marsh is, I mean, Marsh
can
can
help
yeah.
too.
He would want to help, I guess, but I don't know.
Stuff.
Not.
It's stuff.
He wants to help.
Not. I don't know if he
But
really
He's
would.
so far away, and magic is tough. He doesn't know how to get there?
So, welcome, Chad. Welcome. You haven't missed much. We just got into it. They are watching from this balcony. They have gotten a bird's eye view, just briefly, of what they'd have to go through to get to you if they wish to do any of those feats. They are 200 feet above where it is you currently are, and Chosen. Just a quick little sneak peek. Let me see. Actually, I think I have to check. Let me check.
You just called a meek peek.
So
Just to show where he
is the army
Go ahead.
circling around and from the bottom of that map, or are they
So,
coming from the top?
There's another. I can show you another image to give you a better understanding
Are
of where
they?
you're
Yeah, are they
positioned.
pouring out of that castle, rushing towards us? We can
Are
see
they
them
rushing towards,
down
like,
on the
in this
ground.
image? That's what
Like we're having a formal dinner, watching them charge at us.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, no, for
That's
sure.
hilarious.
So, Chosen, you are here surrounded by a veil in which you and Coulvyrn are in between. Coulvyrn has taken quite a bit of damage from you. Let's open you up with an insight check to see how well you've been, punching back in this dude. And
Yeah.
from the looks of it, you've been doing pretty damn okay.
I
yourself.
should still have a
Or, yeah, it was on the other scene.
what's his thing? I have the big, not spirit guardians, but the guardian of faith should still be up.
Yeah.
With I think 40 more damage to Del out if he moves, obviously.
Right.
Insight check, yeah. For all I know, I've just been tickling him.
I mean, you've been landing solid blows, but yeah, whether or not you actually, it looks like you've been making solid contact. He's not like bleeding and bruised, but you've been punching him pretty hard. You've punched other things and they've been knocked out by now. So he's standing there, but he hasn't really hurt you either. You've been, I think I've been missing every attack against you. So you've been fucking shit up right now.
Yeah.
You're like impossible to hit. I think you're like a 23 or something. 23, 21 with
Well, he keeps using his
yeah, I'm sure.
arrows.
So.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, you guys out, filling you out, he breaks some. You guys have a distance between you. You have your spirit guardian up, watching his ever movement, or shield of faith, whatever the name of it is.
Yeah,
But
it's
back at
guardian of
the
faith. Yeah.
guardian of faith, perfect. But back at the home in which we are. You are all sitting and having this dinner, watching Chosen and Coulvyrn fight on the spectral scene before you. You guys do see 4 other goblins in the room with him as the scrying, assumably scrying, seems to pan around and give you guys a visual of the situation before you. With such, You also see this huge army of probably 200 or so pretty decently armed foot soldiers and warlocks of the like, maybe shamans for your guys' context, heading up toward you. Along the routes does come a couple other points of view.
Where's Goblin Cleaver when you need him, you know? Give him a little ring. Say, hey,
Right.
I got your main
So
man.
from this side, technically, they'd be coming off on the side. Let me see. I think I have another better. Nope.
While you're bringing that
I
up,
don't.
I
Huh?
am. You did.
Okay.
My God
Hmm.
had said when
Don't have
he
better one, guys.
shows his when Coulvyrn shows his true self, right?
You will be. You'll know.
That'll be when I
And-
use the power or whatever, right?
It'll be when it is revealed to you. That is when you will gain access to the power. I will not ever say you have to use the power. That will be up to you.
Got
You
it.
will be able to look it over.
But it'll be revealed when it
Yes,
is.
you will. Yes, it will
If
come
I
clear.
make it
Mhm.
to that moment. Got it.
Correct. You do have like a checkpoint you're trying to reach right now.
Got it. That's what I figured. And for whatever reason, I keep taking notes in the journal entry to make sure that I don't forget my god's name, but it never it never shows up.
Like your notes never show up?
Yeah, I always do journal entries, and they just
And what are they
never,
called?
and they never save in my character sheet.
Oh, in your character sheet. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
You
I
know
go
why?
in and write.
Do you lock in? There's like a little save
I
button
guess
on there.
not. I guess not.
There's a save include. So do you leave it open the entire time to edit it?
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah,
then
you have to save and close it in between times. Yeah.
So,
So if you
I'm like,
save and close it,
I'm like, fuck. So I've absolutely forgotten my god's name now because that's the only way I had it. Luthic. All right, I'm gonna try it this time. Okay.
So we have let's jump into this Klee we need bait conversation.
Yes, you can stay behind, distract the soldiers,
Fuck.
take all of the bullets, all of the spear points for all of us while we escape. That sounds like a great plan.
What a noble thing to do, Alistar. Thank you for volunteering.
I wouldn't do that for you, and as I cast my magic, I would prefer you stand aside, or you might accidentally get hurt. Now pass me the caviar so I can cast the damn spell.
I keep telling you, it is next to Klee. Stop asking me.
Klee's just gonna like and just
I
like
keep
flick it across the table.
Even if it's directly next to me, I still look at Gunter and ask him to pass it. Thank you, Klee. Gunter. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You see Little Buck and Little Cho enjoying some of the caviar as you pick it up. They like little parts fall and they're just ooh, ooh.
I'll eat my caviar. Very expensive and hard to get. You would not cast acid splash on me, would you?
Wait, did you take your owlbears or not, Chosen? I forgot.
They're still they're technically they were still down there, but I said that it would be mono. Like I wouldn't even use.
Okay, then never
owlbears.
mind. They're not there. I just saw
So
them
I
last
would
night. So
do
they would
I
be
would
with you.
do just a normal little tiny splash onto the caviar and make it just start melting.
Okay, the caviar immediately starts to degrade before you.
Such a bitch. Am I able to get just like a singular egg?
Yes,
Like
you
one.
can. You manage this. Give me a side hand. Hold on. Let's push this.
Because if you
I'm
roll
gonna
a
give him
1
the
dog,
stink
you're
eye
taking
as I
7
grab
acid
it.
damage. If you roll a
You
1.
managed to grab it easy enough. One was
I'll
just
take
left
the
on the
damage.
table.
I'll take the damage and I'll get a whole glob of it. Oh,
Go
screw
for
you.
it. A whole glob for
Then
7
you'll
acid.
take
Eat
the
it.
damage.
Bring it into my mouth and I'm taking the damage.
What did I miss?
So good.
It came in at a weird time.
Alistar is eating acid.
Dr.
Damaged
Gunter's acid
caviar.
from a caviar bowl.
It's good. It's so good.
Dr.
I
Gunter
would like
is
to
just
cast
going to
a
be like,
spell, but-
fascinating.
Okay.
Fascinating. I clearly need to turn up the acidity on this. Interesting. He's gonna start like writing on napkins.
That's fine.
What's your medium of choice that you used to write with?
Well, he would like have some kind of like writing utensil of some sort.
This, I
He's
mean,
been
so
taking
describe to
notes
me
this
what
whole
it is.
time.
But like what? Like is it like a charcoal red? Like
Yeah,
some
it'd
kind of
just be
fluid,
probably a piece of
ink, some kind of
charcoal.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Something easy for him to
like a
have
Chinese
there.
marker kind of thing, permanent marker, like this cool.
And
Like,
then yeah, he'd be scribbling away and they'd be like, Alistar, would you mind if I took a piece of the inside of your mouth? I think I need analysis.
Spit on him. Does any acid come out when I spit?
no, but a lot of
Probably
saliva.
blood does.
You probably got like a solid glow. Like you guys like your DNA, your magic. He's got everything he needs in a little sample if he just wipes his face.
Yep. He'll wipe it off and put it in like a little test tube. Thank you, sir, and just tuck it
You're
away.
quite welcome.
You guys hear while you're on the here marching, and then you start hearing like the clanking of shields kind of lining up and tightening.
Oh, can I cast
They're
my
coming
spell?
up the hall.
Oh, up
What
the
would you
hall.
recommend?
Wait, so are they behind us or are they in front of us?
So nothing's scaling the tower
Okay,
because you
so
guys are
not
taking a
in
look
front
down
of
the tower.
us.
Still there, no, but there are down below as you guys see. Like imagine running up to the fort, but you guys see like specters of them, like as they're like watching up with arrows pointing toward in case someone wanted to jump. As you guys are do see though from behind you there are two different openings, and they are marching up to each door in their own little platoons, so to speak. I wouldn't want you to waste your spell until they're up at that. What kind of range are you looking for?
Oh no, I can do 300 feet.
Okay, so do
Go in front of us and get the whole. I thought they'd be in front of us, so now they'll be mostly on the sides of us, right?
well, it's two different halls out behind you because that's when
Wait,
you guys
so
scaled
we
the
hear
mountain.
them marching behind
in.
us, and then we see in front of us these people running
200
in
feet
the
below.
illustration
Yeah,
So
are like running
Okay,
and
they're
notching
preparing.
arrows.
Are they down in
Yeah,
the
like they're
black
preparing,
area?
but they're not attacking the area. Huh? Say that again, Chosen.
They're like down in the black area here, right?
Yes.
Behind
Well,
their
how
chairs.
So like the way the hallway looks like this. Like kind of like.
By the way, how is my
Better.
microphone? Is it better?
I hear
Yeah.
it fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it sounds good.
better this time.
Good.
You're like, I did nothing different.
No, I did. I actually
So-
had to read.
Oh.
I had to edit shit and change it.
So you guys are like out on this end, on that, all the way at that end, and they're coming. They're slow. They're not like right up at the door yet, but you hear them making their way around this way to arrive.
Makes sense.
So
How many
how?
are below about? Well, I just want to know if it's still worth me trying to attack them with this.
What's the radius of the spell? Is it an AOE? Like,
Yeah, it's an
how
AoE.
big is it? Drop it in
100
there so I can
feet
check it
by
out. So I can
50
honor
feet.
you.
This thingy. I don't actually have it in my spell slot.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
from
the tsunami.
water is wet.
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Gotcha. 1 second. Let's look at this.
Oh, dope.
But if you click on it on the water, it's wet. It should open it up. The book.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Ah.
that's aren't there little buttons on there? That's like
Go to my
where I
little
made
book.
it perfect.
Didn't realize that totally does, doesn't it? Oh. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it does. Like I was like, I could have sworn that there's all in here. Water springs and different point. Oh well, I can put it on your character sheets. One second.
Oh, tight.
Alex, why do you keep making Alistar like ungodly powerful?
Because of how he never uses it. Like
Yeah.
he's
The
like
only one who knows
perfect
how to
person.
read.
It's not for that.
Yeah, no kidding, for real. Yeah. No shit. Ooh. I'm giving you this one spell slot. You don't even need the spell slot. You can override it by saying don't use one. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. All right. So
I'm gonna have to do
you
a
should-
constitution.
why?
Some kind of
Okay.
check. You told me when you gave me the book that if it's above my
Oh,
spellcasting ability,
gotcha.
I have to do a check.
For casting out of the book. You got it. Yeah. But put it in there real quick so I can read it again. Sorry, I wasn't. I was moving it around at the same time. Then I can all see it too. There we go.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know it was rolling. It doesn't matter.
It does it automatically. You're fine.
Okay. 300 by 300 by 50.
That's
And
how I'm
50 feet
understanding it.
thick.
50 feet thick. Yeah, no. So it's like, yeah, it's just like a
55.
fucking mat. That thing's massive.
Question:
Where
Would that hit for more because it's falling?
Well, it depends because really the question is where and where it hits them along the path it lands and travels. So if it was like directly below, perhaps it'd be a much bigger blow. But then like 10 feet from it, 50, the further it goes, it'd be more flat damage across the board.
What about the bodies coming back towards the platoon? So like the falling bodies addition would create additional bludgeoning damage or no?
It all depends on the on the way it plays out. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. This is a really big spell. So
This is
so
not
what
how
you're
I.
thinking
What
is-
if he rolls a 1 and it just all hits as a rain down there?
So what you want to do is you want to hit from here, like drop it straight from the bottom and have it travel across as far as it can,
Sir,
and do whatever it can.
How far away are we?
hopefully it hits them for all 5
that's
rounds.
just right below us.
It can go up to 6 rounds. It's just
It's
every round
385
drops 10
feet for the first distance. So how much feet would it cover the very first time it lands? Just
So
like the first, like, I mean, that's weird
It's
because it's
just-
going directly down beforehand, right? Like
Just
you're summoning
keep
it from
going.
above. Yeah.
So
Okay,
it
shit,
just
this is
keeps
crazy.
flowing 300 feet, like it just flows the 300 feet, but then it's dropping as it goes. So it's like just coming out of a portal almost, just water just out.
Gotcha. Like a funnel, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ!
Okay,
that
but
is
each
fucking
round, the wall height
big.
is reduced by 50 feet. At the end of each round, the
Hits
wall's
them
height is
again
reduced by 50
for
feet.
less
The
damage.
damage feature takes. So now I'm confused because it says it's 50 feet. Oh, you mean 50 feet from the height?
It goes down to 40 feet. And it's
Gotcha.
4d10, 30, 3d10, 2d10, 1d10, then it's over.
Damn. Oh, let's do it. So it has 5 rounds almost every time, or 6
I
rounds.
may not
upon
even be
summoning.
able to cast it. I made a big stink about that caviar for a reason. I want something of the sea. I can be like, this was necessary. Components.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's get that con save then. As you pull from the book, water is wet. How do you call about it? Do you call it by its name, or do you like just touch the book, or do you like how do you flare it? As you know, you have to pull it from the book itself. You are casting it as if.
If only you knew that water is wet.
And you like are you over you like hanging over the ledge right now, just like looking down, or like where are you positioned?
Well, I like to hold the book under one arm.
Okay.
I'll move my other hand out, kind of like Moses parting the sea, but just like let my people
But
die.
sending the sea this time?
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Sending the sea. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this.
Love how
Yeah,
Henry
right.
from the grave
Yeah, roll
just asked if
for
he
me.
said water is wet.
I don't know why in this one it
It's
converted
because you're
back.
it's because you're out of user configuration. It's still
no. What number was I trying to beat?
We will see.
13.
Find out. At exactly 10.
10?
I got a 14. Yeah. Percent is what I rolled.
Anything below 14 is fine. Anything above 14 is fine. 14 or above.
So we'll just use this as like moniker.
Be right back.
And we'll just move it forward, and we'll just keep track of the rounds, obviously, because that's easy.
If it doesn't actually cast, I'm gonna look like a real idiot having said water is wet in front of you.
So,
Yeah.
what you would see before you is as you call out water is wet, you guys all hear like this massive torrent of just like a this like suction up, almost like a backdraft, but of liquid flow. And then Alistar, as you hold out the book, it kind of buckles, and you feel it choking against you, kind of like it's pushing against you, and you're trying to hold it out to really just make it cast out forward. And the book flies over in one of the pages, and you see it rip.
No.
You see from the page itself just this like blackening suck in, and then just a full torrent of water fall from it, then continuously with such force, and then flowing straight down, hits the ground. Everyone give me a Constitution saving throw as you guys feel a spot on earthquake at the base of a very, very old tower with very powerful water, because water can crush anything. Let's see who falls with it.
So ability check or saving throw?
Oh my
Saving
God.
throw.
My save.
Oh my god.
Oh
loving
my
this.
Come off
I'm loving
guard.
it.
It's not fair.
This is perfect.
Did he say water is wet?
Perfect. You guys are just
Oh,
asking
no.
for this.
What the
Everybody drop. That's what
As
you
he
get.
said, as Alistar
No.
says this, Alistar looks down and he sees the torrent then go as you see the page, and it starts to rotate as it flies in the wind. And as it points at a perfect enough angle, you guys just see Alistar first just get hit with it square on, flying backwards from the air. As you guys see this, like, ta-dun, ta-dun, the torrent just rips through the stone beneath your feet like a freaking scorching ray. Just as the rocks start rumbling below. Does anyone have a proficiency in who's proficient in dexterity?
Henry used to be.
Like the
Oh,
saving
like
throw.
RIP, no one will no longer exist.
Let's
Okay.
see.
I am.
Dexterity.
You are? Nice.
I am,
Please.
yeah.
He's the master.
As the rocks and stones beneath you give away, and the whole area fills up with water, as basically this entire torrent does a 360 before it lands at its singular location. Thanks to Alistar's great casting and handling skills.
Welcome, guys.
Alistar, before you even find ground, you're free falling. You are going to be able to do a reaction. Clete, because you are proficient in dexterity, I will allow you to roll a sleight of hand check real quick as you quickly try to find something to grab onto before you go into a free fall with no chance. I mean, I don't know how you rolled so bad considering you're proficient. Jesus. You're ready to go. You grab onto a solid stone, and it starts scratching, like dragging across real deep. Locks and holds onto like a ledge, just a little cusp. As you're dangling there, Alistar,
Calamity
briefly
Chad.
unconscious, was plummeting. He's gonna wake up in just a bit. Marsh and Dr. Gunter, because you guys roll 12s, I will allow you guys to act together. Do you guys assist one another in this as you see it coming? Because Alistar gets hit, then you see Clean fumble, and then it's coming at you guys. You guys manage to get a little bit better of a reaction time, but you guys are all going down. So
they're already like hit by this in front of us.
You guys are definitely next. It's unavoidable. It's
Did
how you
Alistair
want to take
fuck
it.
up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he really fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up pretty bad.
He fucked up.
Okay.
Are we working together on this one?
Definitely take that damage.
I don't know. I actually
38 points.
Holy shit.
See, like my question.
I jump in your arms.
Wait,
and I just go,
because
"Fly."
he failed the
Fly.
spell blew up on the con saving, or what happened?
Yeah. So he casted it, but the downside was a penalty against the control. And there's also more, but he's yet to come to discover that.
Can I decidedly release my concentration then? As a reaction, then I guess once it's my reaction.
Yeah, if you want to like stop the spell at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, but it did catch you off guard at least in this brief moment.
Oh yeah.
So
for sure.
if Marsh threw himself into my arms.
Yep.
Which
yelled,
is
"Fly."
weird. So there's like nowhere to go. Like it's a wall of water. I can't even see like air or anything out there.
I mean,
like
yeah,
clear
you can see
air.
air. Yeah, you can see clear air. It hasn't flooded the whole area first. This is just the torrent spewing the massive amount of water in which that collided with your allies in your placements.
Okay. How like far away is like clear air?
Like you mean just like the sky?
But like I'm imagining, so like when he like lost control of the book, right? He was like blasting water that way, and then he like came
Well, it was
back
the
at
page.
us.
The page ripped out as he was holding onto the book and trying to withstand the power of it. The page rips itself out and begins to spew, and then going into a 360 rotary direction, which is what then hit Alistar, the building, and now you guys, and is going to finalize where it was originally casted. But that was like the bit of control lost upon the casting of it.
Okay. Could I Misty Step while carrying him into a clear area?
Sure, you can Misty Step further into the building.
Who said that? I want to Misty Step out into nowhere.
You need to know. So it specifically states a spot you can see. If you can't see clear air, like a physical spot to land on.
I
If you,
can
well, no, I guess
see. I can
technically
see
you just, yeah, you
nothing
can just
there. I
like,
could just
I guess you
want
can
to
like Super Smash
teleport there.
Brothers double jump in the bottom and hope to catch on to something. Sure. Okay. You Misty Step. Poof. You just dodge out of it.
Yes.
As you do, you and Marsh. Hold on. You and Marsh will say, yeah. Go ahead and choose which location.
So yeah, we just teleport like off the balcony. Like
Mhm.
we're in air. Like when we come out of
How far do
this,
you want to fall
Is this
before
supposed
you?
to help you or hurt you?
this is going to help. Okay, but we have like a couple hundred feet, right? So like
200 feet,
I'm imagining Marsh is going to think that I did do the fly thing for about a split second. It's going to be like one of those like cartoon scenes where we're going to appear and then we're going to start falling.
Okay.
But I'm going to stay falling for a second. I want to evaluate when it is my actual turn. I don't know if we got to roll an initiative or not to see if I see anybody else falling out as well. Because I think Alistar might be falling out too.
Yeah.
Somewhere unconscious.
So with that announcement of initiative, let's go ahead and get one going.
Chosen just like looks over at Coulvyrn and just like, hey, let's just take a second. Let's watch this fuckery.
Do you hear this bullshit? Yeah. Do you hear this outside?
That's my crew.
Chosen, you would pull the year scene. You should have an initiative tracker also. I don't know why it separated you. So what I'm going to do is bring you back to where we are. I don't know why.
That's fine.
I'll put your token in here just so we can have your initiative tracker.
Oh, you know why Chosen decided to fight you on own.
That's the right choice.
So, well, all of this was happening
Keep
with our
right now.
grand friends here in the hillside land. I will bring over to our grand friends here. You guys will be able to see him. You guys should all be able to see Chosen's and Little Buck and Little Chose token, right? Let's see him in a room. If you click,
Yes.
yes, here. I don't know if you have to click there.
I see mine.
Well, yeah,
see
you don't
Chosen.
see yours. I just want to make sure the others can see too, because they're only
Yeah,
going
I
to see
can
what
see
you
it.
see.
I can see it.
Perfect. So, this is the hall in which he finds himself, faced with Coulvyrn. Chosen. Coulvyrn starts to like pace around the barrier in which he created to make sure that it was a fair fight.
Oh, well, I'll have him
Yo.
roll.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about that. What is it? A dex?
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick.
Son of a bitch. See, little things.
I need everything I can get. Don't consume spell cast. So yeah, so dex. So he either takes 20 or 10. I believe he took 20 the first.
10.
He failed.
20?
He either took 10. If he took 10, then he takes 10 again.
No, yeah. If it was, okay. So yeah. So
So now
yeah,
he
I'm
has
pretty sure he took
40 to
10
go.
last time. So now he has 40 left. Yeah. So he takes another 10. Got it. So as he's walking, you just see him buff it off. Like at this point, he sees how this fight's going in his mind. You know, like he's just kind of accepting what it is you throw at him. He's just like, he like bats them away. Johnson, I sense something I want from you. Power. Where is this power you have not shown me?
Chosen only have power that Luthic give Chosen. And right
Ah,
now, power is what you see.
Luthic. An orc god, yes. We killed many of her kind, and she sent you for revenge. Gods are stubborn. Gods fail, falter. The Goblin King lives, 5 more lives. Your god lives, or no?
Well, if Chosen get rid of you, that make only 4 left. Good start.
He
Dick logic.
Chosen know math real well. Crossbowman taught him.
So you as you say that right after you end and say Crossbowman taught him, you freeze.
Oh boy.
Well, that's one hell of a magic power there.
Oh Jesus. No. I don't get a saving throw or anything.
Nope. It's actually affecting them, but the entire environment. So
Got it.
for a understanding sense of what's happening, Coulvyrn stops time upon himself, and no time passes for any other creatures. He takes a 1d4 plus 1 turns in a row. I rolled a 3. He's about to take 3 turns in a row that is going to feel like 6 seconds for you.
Okay.
Right after you said you know how to count.
Fuck.
Wow.
Can you get out a slow-mo prayer to your god?
We'll see.
Can he end this in one turn? That's
He's gonna try. Fuck,
So,
man. Let's go.
let's see what
That's dope.
Did you roll up another character for tonight just in case?
No, I have him partially completed.
Hopefully
but-
one that
Okay.
has the antidote to time stop.
Well, I'd hope he only has time stop once, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully. Here we go.
Hopefully. So he is going to use his multi-attack for the first action, or he has basically 6
Still
things
has
he
to
can do.
get. He still has to get
Um,
through my AC, right?
Yes, oh, absolutely. But this
Yeah.
gives him advantage, and he gets a lot of opportunities to hit you. So
He gets advantage. Wow. Okay.
Coulvyrn, he's a badass.
Okay. Well, that's one.
So we'll just do
Why
the
is he-
attacks first.
Why do
'cause
I
right
keep
now,
getting?
he's
Why
just
do I
going
keep
ham.
getting?
Hmm?
Why do I keep getting? It keeps popping up where it says gallant. I keep getting it's a reaction for my.
For your shield, maybe, or something?
No,
Do
it's
you have
not my
a reaction spell
shield.
you can cast?
No, it's for channel divinity, but it's like war god. But it keeps having me give him potentially a +10. I'm like, I don't want to give him a +10.
Oh,
okay.
I
Let me
think
see.
it's because
Hold on, let me go to that.
you can do it whenever anyone attacks anyone around you.
Yeah, like you can do it at. Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
so you can
why would I?
literally
Why
help a
would I
bad
want
guy
to
if you
give?
wanted to. But
Yeah, why would I want to give him +10?
Do it.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm
you
saying
know,
it makes sense. I'm just.
I'm just explaining it. Whoops, chosen guy. Okay, so the first 2 hit, and he's going in for the third.
Oh wow!
Damn,
okay.
and he hits you with a critty on that one. So,
Yeah.
mind you, so this is the first 2 seconds, right? First 2 seconds this happens. Mind you, you see none of this, but
This is the first time he's hit me. Like, I think
yeah,
he hit me
no
once.
kidding. No.
And
He just
missed
Trump
all of
spelled
last
it.
one.
Yeah, he
Hey, I
just
can
Trump
use
spelled the shit out of this.
OpenAI real quick to write a eulogy for him. Like,
Yeah,
Holy
get that TPC free.
Yeah, this is great.
Hold on, I gotta do some additional math real quick.
I didn't think about using that to try and write a sermon for
Wow.
Darko.
My
Okay,
dude,
so
dude,
first
you
we're
can
gonna do
use
the
it
crit
for
by
any of
itself.
that. I had him write Dr. Gunter's backstory.
22.
No way.
Wow.
That's sick.
Okay, so that's just not too bad.
Hold on, that's 2 attacks. There's still one more.
I know. There's the first one was 22 for the
Yeah, not the worst. Yeah,
crit.
for the crit, that's not
the
that bad at
hardest.
all. Yeah.
yeah,
we'll
you're
see.
a beefy boy.
We'll see.
And then the third attack for 13.
Okay.
Then,
he's
that mind
now
you,
he's-
this is still that's just his attack. That's just his attack for his first turn. He has 3 turns. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So that's his first turn.
Yep. Then
Jesus.
he
Now
is
we're on
going
turn
to.
2, right?
No. He only did his attack. He only did his action.
Oh,
Got it.
fuck.
His bonus actions. Great.
I need to speed run this a bit.
Oh, he
3
misses.
rounds.
He is going to try to put his hands on you. You feel like this weird pattern real quick. And then, let's say there's just a couple things he's attempting to do in general for his well-being. This time of benefit. If he does not succeed. I mean, he has to think about himself. He casts upon himself Fire Shield. Weird, should be text. So with the Fire Shield, what you see Coulvyrn start to glow in like this like surrounding heat. There's this weird warmness to him, and it starts to get hotter within like 4 seconds at this point.
Yeah.
You guys are finishing your water slide just about now. And okay, we'll just throw in a couple more attacks. Some buffs for myself.
Wow, he missed that one. That's awesome.
Missed that one. You hit one, and
Misses
you
another
missed
one.
two. Yeah,
Wow.
nice. He only gets one in. Yeah, you were really blocking almost every hit last time. Like you were fucking driving me nuts. I couldn't hit you at all. I think. So he thought long and hard what he was going to do to you this time, and said it makes the most sense. Just
And he misses again. Oh no, he barely hits.
got you on that one, and he only hits you one more time. Not
Oh
bad.
My God, did I
So-
survive? I fucking survived that.
You
Oh my
All right,
God.
so within, like, as you say, Marsh taught me how to count. He looks at you and he smiles. How many times would you say you waited to be hit? And then you just feel this obliterating amount of pain just from all over, just overcome you. Give me a Constitution saving throw just to hold on to your spell. You would have to only beat the highest amount of damage you took.
I don't have a con saving.
You don't save on the Shield of Faith?
Nope. It's just
Oh,
up.
nice.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at your character.
Since he took 3 turns
Oh, Aura of Vitality.
and
sitting on
he
you.
moved, does my Shield of Faith
No.
still let go for him?
You
again?
stop time. Nothing else affects him.
Okay, got it. I just,
Yeah.
good stuff. Yeah, I don't have anything up. That's concentration.
You're good then at that point. I already got rid of it. It was prolonged Aura of Vitality sitting on you. So you just feel this obliterating amount of pain. Like you're holding on, but Jesus, did that just hurt?
Oof.
As you go into like Pokemon Red, give me a D100.
Okay. Here we go. 22.
Nice. You hear
That's what he was
Luthic's
saying.
echo.
Nice. It's always bad.
Chosen. He has revealed his powers. He is vulnerable. You feel this like resurgence come through you. Though you're still weak, you do feel this. It should be in your spells. Let's see, shoot, you have so many that did not have throw. Type in Luthic. It should be a first level. Luthic's Blessing. Servitude. Look that over while we go to the other group. Meanwhile, the rest of you. Alistar. You wake up and you are soaking wet and you're in a free fall. You're about 100 feet from the ground. You see just your tsunami going wild, completely out of control. Give me a perception check as you try to catch your bearings and see if you see any of your surrounding allies. But
I don't think looking for my allies is at the top of my to-do list right now, but okay.
well, give me a perception check and we'll see what you see if you want to see anything.
Cool.
All right, what are you trying to do? You got a 20 perception within your reason.
Cut the cord. I'm gonna polymorph. I dropped that concentration so I can polymorph into a bird and get the hell out of there.
Okay, so you guys all see the waterworks. And just whatever water was pre-existing already upon contact and became normal is just completely drenching. You see all of these goblins, probably about at least 24 of them, all within the top front areas, just pattered down, completely whacked out and unconscious or suffocated already. Who knows? because the amount of that force just totally obliterated. It made it up to about here to the first blockade before Alistar dropped it. Sorry, there's a ping way up here. So as Alistar drops it, you
Fucker
turn into
blasted
what?
us out of the tower. Just fucking ditched us.
Yeah, he's like, well, bye. So what do you turn into, Alistar?
Giant owl.
Giant worm.
Good shit.
Asset legal token TPK PNG.
That's your link, so I can go back to it. I'm changing your token
Oh, okay.
to a giant owl. Try to make my life a little bit.
And I can do other stuff if you guys prefer, but that's just like the first thing that came to my brain, so I assume it's the first thing that came to his brain.
No, I mean,
To the ground,
you're good.
cuddle.
I'm safe in Gunter's arms, so I'm not worried about anything.
You guys are still at the top, right?
We are in the air
No,
somewhere.
I mean, they're like about 30 feet free. They're about at 170. You're about at 100. Klee is. We're gonna get to Klee. Man, Klee is the worst survivor. I don't know how he does it. He
He's a
somehow,
great survivor. He's just with the
which
wrong
is weird.
people.
It's like, but his performance is so bad. He never gets hurt because you guys are the ones that falter due to his performances. So you turn into an owl. Where do you go?
Well, I'm gonna try to catch anybody who's falling with me. But I guess if nobody's around me, from my perception.
Yeah, technically. Well, you would see these dudes are somewhere free falling generally this way, and Dr. Gunther has a Misty Step on standby. Klee, you see, is actually above you at about 150 point range. He's holding on to like what looks to be a sturdy object. Had it not been that entire area in which he's holding on to also falling, and he might not be 100% aware of this because he cannot see that vantage point. He sees himself holding onto something and the world crashing upon him, so he's doing his best to survive at this current moment.
See if I can save him.
All right, go ahead and fly by. Give me a, let's see what we got as a, do you take the owl stats or are you just polymorphing?
Owl stats 100%.
All right, so I didn't pull them, but
Giant
let's,
owl.
let's do a perfect. Let's do a dex sleight of hand. Hit proficiency, so you can bring up the other abilities.
I think I just do dex, right?
Oh
It could be
god.
different, but that's okay. Well, yeah, fly by the first
John,
time.
you brought in another character too, right?
You see this giant owl just fly right by you and completely miss the harassment, but you're not quite sure if it's a friendly or not because you just noticed that you are free falling. What you are holding on to is not supporting you. There's no more cushy water below. You will be crushed.
Are you asking me if I have something to do? Because I don't know that I mean, I can fucking Hail Mary something here right now.
So, I mean, you're the one holding on. You're in the worst situation out of all your party members because there's no longer a pool to fall in.
Jump.
Well.
Jump upward.
He's got like a cool 1-ton structure falling with him as he's holding on to it for dear life.
Some people survive skydiving accidents.
But yeah, we only talk about them because they're really, really rare.
You guys do it almost every session.
I think we'd be better.
Like literally, and this wouldn't even be. Yeah, I'm like, I'm fucked because I don't have time to like fasten a rope to an arrow or anything like that. So I'm like proper fucked at this point.
Okay, so you realize you're proper fucked. Give me a wisdom save. Doctor, you see Alistar dispel, recast, and you think he's running away because he doesn't take anyone with him. It looks as if he goes and caws and mocks Klee. Oh, that Alistar.
But I can see Klee though.
Yeah, you can see Klee
And
as you see Alistar like
can
circle
I see that
like, wait.
Klee's proper fucked?
I mean, and you're a smart guy. Your analysis, they're all proper fucked. If without you, Marsha's fucked. Alistar, well, you got you fucked. So I mean,
Okay.
they're all fucked in their own manner. But yes, they are. He is absolutely proper fucked.
Hey,
We should just kill all of John's characters. That's the new thing. Every time he makes them, we just kill it
I
off.
guess I'm just gonna do this. Go Featherfall! And you're gonna see like this
Oh,
soft
shit.
white light shine out, and, like embrace. It's gonna embrace Clee. It's gonna embrace Dr.
Marsh.
Gunter, and it's gonna
And
embrace
myself.
embrace Marsh. And it's gonna like slowly like electron or like you hear like crackling underneath, but it slows them as they're coming.
I knew I could trust you.
So, question: does that also include that 1-ton stone thing that's
I
currently
can't do
falling?
anything for you on that one, man.
Because
No,
that's basically
that only no. So basically, at this rate, as this happens, that's a great question.
I'm like
Clee,
crushed into the
give me a. Well, you did a wisdom, right?
No, I did not do a wisdom saving.
You did not. Okay, then in that case, give me an insight check.
Try to have saved. Just
And
watch
let
him
go.
fucking
Let
sandwiched
go.
into the ground by a giant boulder.
You hear
I'm not-
Featherfall, and you're not a. I mean, you would know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you know that spell yourself? I feel like that's something you would know.
I don't have that spell myself, no.
So, you hear Dr. Gunther call out, and you imagine it's to help you. Absolutely, of course. What else would it be? And
So-
in doing such, you get the sense that perhaps you feel a bigger pressure on you as the pressure of the building itself is starting to no longer be a support, more so than it becomes a burden, as you were found now getting pushed against its gravity, as it's now free falling against you. You can roll, but which direction do you want to roll, right or left? It's about an equal distance each way. You're gonna have to do a dex check because you're going in. It's like you're like in that machine that what is that UFO thing at fairs, and you're like doing that. I'm going upside down, but it's really hard. That's the current force and torque you're feeling right now.
Okay.
And only the DM knows the correct way.
I'm gonna roll left.
All right. So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
I have never
I should
seen
be in your favor though.
1d2. I've never seen that before.
Nice.
I thought he had rolled a nat 1 for a second. I was like, oh fuck.
Okay. Alistar, you see Clee. It's like it's weird because he's not rolling fast. He's just like, but he's doing it with such precision that he's going with the little force of those little, what is that, aerodynamic curves that happen as he is about 40 feet from the ground at this point, while the rest of you guys are going much slower. And you manage to pop out. As you pop out, it is the weirdest feeling for you, Clee, because instead of you falling, you feel like you're lifting as your body slowly straightens out. And you slowly get closer and closer to the ground. As you look up, you see your allies. As you look down, you see 3 very capable, attired military individuals that just walked down from the hill, looking at the mess that you just made. You will be first contact. Perhaps.
You would not believe what just happened.
Chosen, on your end, you hear one of the commanders. You speak Goblin, right, Chosen?
I do now because I have comprehend
That's right. You're using the
helmet.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You hear the commander speak out to what's it called? The Coulvyrn, sorry, to Coulvyrn, and he's just like, oh, Sky, and you understand it obviously to be, there is approachment at the gates. His friends come. Do we go? Coulvyrn just kind of like this is over his shoulder and looks at you and smiles. Now we're going to call Team Freefall over here. To order. Where do you guys wish to land? Well, I guess you don't control your fall, but Alistar, do you take perch anywhere? You see these particular goblins below. You see that Klee is landing here, and these two are yonder at the moment. Do you have a specific position or height you wish to be at?
I was at 150 feet up in the air. I'm gonna go to 200 feet up in the air at 50.
So you go further away.
Bye.
Oh,
I'm
so
gonna-
technically,
I'm gonna
since we're in
Chosen.
Featherfall, we don't
Uh-huh.
have any control over where we're
Yeah.
going. We're just
That's what I mean. You're just falling
Yeah.
straight down practically. That's why, I corrected it for you guys, but he's the only one that has movement.
Yeah.
Gunther, give me a initiative roll for you real quick.
Yeah, I really just didn't want to burn a 3rd level spell with flies, so.
I get it.
By the way, I totally did take Featherfall after the whole debacle with yes. Oh my god, look at that fucking initiative.
Jesus.
You doing initiatives?
I'd like
You
to
guys did it earlier.
imagine
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like I was ready to fight, but because of the slowdown, like my feet still haven't hit the ground.
So, Chosen will always start at the top since it's a quick exchange, and then you guys do your entire things because you guys are basically creeping in on them from this point of view, from this situation. So, Chosen, have you had a moment to look over the spell?
I sure have.
All right, you let me know when and if, okay?
Okay. Chosen is going to take some deep breaths. Look at this dude and trust Luthic and activate the power.
Do you choose? So when you go to cast this spell, you have to choose the. Sorry, I forgot to put it in there. But you have to choose the place in which the brand comes, like where that mark gets placed.
On his
Okay.
chest.
Okay. Coulvyrn watches as Chosen. Just do you pray? Do you say Lustig's name? How would you go about it? I guess in the sense of your stern.
Yeah.
approach.
So Chosen looks at Coulvyrn. Chosen may not be able to take the other 4, but Chosen sees one right in front of him, and he shall take this one down. Luthic, provide me your grace and power to banish this evil being from our planet.
You all hear this massive ambiance above, like coming from the sky beyond the clouds, further than anyone can see. It has been granted. And you guys see this beam just come straight down. It's almost colorless. It's impossible to describe the power of the gods in a visual sense, but you all feel just this pulse overcome you. Alistar, you particularly, because do you still have the book with you? The other
do.
one, No's book.
How does book?
Give me an Arcana with the
I'm not reading.
No, I know. But because the book is on your person and the spell is being cast in, it records. It automatically, in case you weren't aware, it automatically records almost anything that happens as long as this book is on your person. So
It's inside of my feathers, technically.
yeah.
Could I do a roll about
Arcana's a wisdom?
about
I don't know what
my guy
Arcana.
understanding
Arcana
it too?
does that.
Because Arcana is one of my proficiencies there.
Sure. No, Arcana as you, Alistar. Sorry, not as the owl. I apologize.
Oh, as me? I can do it as me. But I have all his stats when I am.
I know, but due to the
one.
nature
Wow.
of this spell, it's like piercing. Like because you guys are magic casters, it is reaching a part of you that's you, not your
Alright,
spells.
cool.
As this, in your guys' eyes, Nuke just blasts the area about 300 feet from you. Nothing gets demolished, but in the pinpoint of the session, Chosen, you feel this glow touch you, and as it does, it doesn't reveal a different version of you, but it transforms. As your hands start to bulge out in size, and you see these long claws just stretch out from not even just where the nails would have been, just fall and just these solid, drastically looking nails look even like as you feel the powers just kind of load into them, you can understand that you get to pick and choose now. You feel this like bulk and bolstering as your strength expands by 5, your con expands by 5. And I've already added them to your skills. You should see it in your favorites: the Claw Luthic and Relentless Rage.
Is it just in
You now
spell?
have no. It's an actual attack. The Claw Luthic. It's like an attack. So it should be in your weapons. I already equipped it for you, so it should also show up on your favorites page.
Cool. Got it.
And you do bulk a little bit. We'll say you gain a little bit, like a foot in size. You know, you swell.
Cool. Fucking let's
Coulvyrn
go.
just looks at it, and he kind of smiles weird. He has this uncomfortable, sinister vibe to it, but you're almost blinded as you feel what felt like an angelic passing, this anger that you've never seen before, this frustration and rage you've never felt before. Your God is not empowering you with peace and the harmony and the ways of healing. She's empowering you with the way of death, the purpose of killing, the berserking rage needed to lose all stress and worries, to do the one thing and the one thing only: destroy. You feel flashbacks and the pain of when your mother died. You feel the pain in the words of her voice. And you know Luthic is showing you this to enrage you. As your eyes go pitch black, you lose any sense of the chosen. You are the chosen. And you know what you have to do.
All right.
It is your turn still.
Do I gain any health back or no?
Not at this moment.
All right.
There's more
Well,
to come.
I'm assuming I
You
go
feel
into
as
relentless.
if more like you just feel like you are unstoppable at this
Okay.
moment.
Well, then I go relentless rage. And then can I go claw of Luthic? I can claw.
Yep, that would be your core. Pretty much that'd be your core attack going forward, and then you
Okay.
can, and then every time you hit, you can call out what you wish to apply.
Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. I think because I have to like select a target.
Yeah, it's like a normal attack.
Who do I
Like
select?
you're attacking with your right click or T after, or right click and then hit the little
Well,
radio button.
I'm in the hillside keep still.
Oh, I apologize. Wow, my bad. I thought you were at the other thing. Oops. Might be.
Cat.
I was like, you do
Yeah.
this all the time. Sorry,
Yeah,
I was like
No,
so
all
confused. I was
good.
like, you always attack. How do you not know to use this?
Yeah. All good.
There you go.
And then normal attack. Oh,
Wow.
good.
You
Oh,
swing
good.
wildly. As you do, you
Uh,
hear Coulvyrn. She has awarded you recklessness. Go ahead, you may continue. Oh, you should have multi-attack, right? You have normal multi-attack?
I can do divine. I can do.
No, so if you
My
don't have
attack?
multi-attack, you have multi-attack with
Okay.
the Claw Luthic. If you use it, you can use it twice.
Okay. Cool. I will be using a feature Channel Divinity to attack again
Right.
after this.
So do it multi-attack, yeah. Every time you use the Claw. And so you'll get 4 if you wanted to go through it.
Yeah. Okay. So then I will do that again.
That was super rough. I mean, you rolled a 12 on a nat 1. Oh my god, now you rolled a 5. You're getting there, though, because you have a really good bonus to this.
Fuck, dude.
Unbeknownst to you guys, a raging chosen is adjusting to their newfound powers as they're wildly going mad at Coulvyrn.
Okay. Which one is it? It's War Priest. Yeah. Okay. So War Priest. So now I have 2 of those, so I can attack again. Oh my god, dude. All right. There we go.
Right. You come down and you make contacts, ripping across. What would you like to apply?
Oh, I get to apply.
Well, you got to choose one. I have to roll against it.
I'll do, because I have been doing psychic damage to him. I will be doing more psychic damage to him. because I did Toll of the Dead before, or was
Do
that
you want to make
necrotic?
him vulnerable to psychic? That's necrotic technically.
Oh, okay, then I'll do
Well, he
poison.
passed. So as you attempt to poison him with one of the nails, he just he resists it. However, you do still 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wish to do? Oh, do you have another text though, or is that the 4?
That's
No, you
it.
still have one
I
more.
can only. So
The Clawolithic allows you to attack twice.
So I attacked once. I did my divine.
And so you got
attacked
your 2 attacks.
again.
And
So I
then
did.
because you
Okay,
attack,
so now
you get
so
to
I'm
use
doing
it.
one more. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm doing one more then.
Chosen's doing all the cool stuff without any audience or witness of his team. They'll never believe it.
Never know.
Alistar. Oh, a crit. Oh, he finally gets it in. As you come across and you just rake across, you find the power. You understand. These claws are now you. You just rip into him and he's just like, "Ugh."
Okay.
Yes. Show me the range. The anger.
Poison, I guess, is what I'll do.
Okay. He seems to be almost enjoying this. Ooh, nice. Successful. He was vulnerable to poison.
So now does the
It's-
attack become poison or?
So technically, it'd be what it is you're using against him. So I'd allow you to change it this once. So if you make him, like you were saying, how you thought you were doing psychic damage. So if you plan to use anything that does fire, cold, poison, or psychic, you can make him vulnerable to such, or you can bane him, or you
Okay.
can make him bleed,
Got it.
or you can attempt to overpower.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
The blue orb is like, I want to study, and it's like floating there, watching, ever so off-worldy.
If I have a bonus, do I still have a bonus action? I
Yeah.
do.
I mean, your divinity doesn't count as a bonus action. How does that one trigger? It just does. Yeah, something.
Does it? I don't know. It's
Uh,
oh no, it is a
who
bonus
uses
action.
the-
Never mind, War Priest
Okay,
is
so
it.
that's your bonus action.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Got it.
It goes to Coulvyrn. He's gonna quickly respond to you. He's just gonna laugh and cackle as he comes swinging at you. Missing. You dodge out of the way. Swings again. You dodge out of the way. You just kind of like use the claws to deflect.
GG.
Very impressive. Smiles. And he will go ahead and attempt a shocking grasp. Missing. Wow, I just can't hit you. I don't understand.
Crazy.
It's unreal. So
He's the chosen.
yeah, he
I
is the
am
chosen.
the
Marsh.
chosen.
You land first.
Okay.
You see these 3 very well suited goblins, and they're just like, who knows goblin of all you guys?
I sure fucking
Bird.
do.
Clee and Bird. Okay.
Bird does.
You guys hear them, and one of them is going, "Which one made this mess? That one too old. That one rusty. Where are they?" They seem to only notice 2. Marsh.
Sure. I didn't understand any of that. So I land, I look up, and I see Gunter still floating down. I go, "Don't worry, bud. I got this part."
But tell
Very
us what you're doing,
good.
because I really can't guess. I have no idea. It's been 2 weeks.
For what? Sorry.
What Marsh does.
Oh, he shoots. Yeah.
Okay. Oof, I almost forgot. I was like, what does Marsh do?
We'll see if he hits though. That's always the toughest part.
I know lately your accuracy has been bad. Ever since Clee came into the picture, it's just been like a poor performance. But there it is. Tink. You see him raise his blade faster than you imagine, cutting the arrow in half as he parries it.
Okay.
Do it again.
Keep shooting.
You already know. Oh, bummer. Okay.
This one. Now you just look back.
Now try hitting him.
Man.
I'll do one more bonus action. Oh no!
Oh boy.
There's nothing to go. I don't think he can see us.
I look up at the. I look up at it and goes, "All right, never mind. Please help."
Sending.
Why is it always so hard to find a good assistant?
Lee, from the sound of it, you imagine marsh mist.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to try and cut through this like treed area over here to kind of.
What's your favorite terrain?
Like mountains.
Perfect.
And yeah.
Give me a stealth check. Let's see if they hear you. Let's see if they notice you. They're all going to get a chance to see you then.
Motherfucker, dude.
That's some good perception.
I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Okay. So, you're kind of scuttling through. Even Alistar sees you from above because you're just shaking a bush too many times. And you even hear them call it out. Ah, go get them. Someone's in the bush. I got him. With that, 1 second. They are now going to roll into initiative. If any of them roll under you, they will be joining this round. Okay. Well, Clee, good luck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at the one that's closest to me first.
You can. That's the one that saw you.
Good. I'm gonna use my lightning arrow on him, and then I will shoot him. Shoot that motherfucker. Oh wait, I have to roll the thing first. Oh, hold on.
You hope to do 25 points of damage.
I do. Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's a lot of anticipation.
Oh,
Wow.
roll that damage on a crit.
Jesus Christ.
Reroll that. I'll give you a reroll on that. That should be less.
Does it do the regular bow damage too?
I mean, I
I don't
think
know how
so,
that
right?
spell works, but
It
So
takes
should
4.
the-
No, it
Am I
specifies that
rolling the regular bow damage, or am I just rolling?
No, it's this specifically. Reroll this one as a crit.
You got it.
Still pretty good. 42, beautiful. Okay, and then real quick, when you whether you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet must make a dex save or take an additional one. So let's see, dex save. Dex save. Okay, here's what happens.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
You see this. Jesus Christ. You
We're
fire
like
and
staring each other down right now.
as you see this one, he's just like, die! And that means die. As you see this dude with insane reflex just dash out to the side. This one quickly adjusts its point of view, and this dude just taking an electric shock. And see, I got some electricity on this bitch. I don't already got electricity. Hold on. This dude's tased. Oh no! I lost my bone. Boom. He just takes a hit. Taking 42 points. Beautiful shot. He is absolutely still standing.
Okay. Is he okay? So he's still standing and still looks like he's ready to attack, kind of thing, or is he like?
He's not running away.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot at him again then. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god! Fucking a gnat's ass. Another crit.
That's a high roll.
Off to the side. Missing.
That misses him?
That misses him.
Holy shit.
Bam.
Have we done any damage?
Yeah, just now the 42.
Yeah, it did
Yeah.
42 points of damage.
I know.
Not
Marsh
bad at
dropped
40.
like the ball on 80 damage right there. Easy.
I missed 3 times.
4. I thought it was a 3. Damn, it was.
Oh
3.
yeah, I missed 3 and got parried.
Yeah. You got parried on the person. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use the rest of my turn to back up a little bit. That's really all I'm going to do. I'm going to come back like I can only come back, what, here? Yeah. No, sorry. I'll come back here. And I'm going to try and cut through over to like the front of this like little haystack. So that's going to be my turn.
So like to here. Or wait, where you wanted to put yourself right here? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I guess I was just like retreating. I just didn't know how much additional.
Wait, did you want to get to here? Is that what you? Or...
If I can get over
Yeah.
to there, yeah, absolutely.
Sure. They watch you literally show up, thunder shock, and then you fire crossbows like a willy nilly, and then you start like, okay, I'm just gonna watch me as I just go by these barrels and strike a good pose for you.
I gotta find cover.
Here I am, as you pose for one of our good friends here. So the one that you shot, you just like, he's like just mumbling nonsense as he like shakes it off and looks at you and kind of licks his lips. That's up. That's it. He says, Bastion or Javelin? He asks his buddies. One of them's like, pop down. Yeah, he's on him. One of them saying, wow, if he's in range, bash him. He's in range. You see this goblin just charge at you, Glee. He's just like, oops. One. Rushing at you for a shield bash. He throws himself. You just feel this plummet of this metal shield just come in and smash against you. As it does, I need you to give me a strength saving throw, please. As you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And you do resist tumbling as he pushes you, and you almost lose your footing. You catch yourself. Were you concentrating on anything, or it's just tripping? I think it's just tripping.
That was for the
lightning arrow. You can hold lightning
arrow. I guess. I didn't think so.
Yeah, it says it's a
I think it's because you concentrate on it until the next time you hit, or am I wrong?
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be the next time. Oh, yeah, next time he shot. I see. Yeah, okay, it was, yeah, so that's fine. All right, now you don't need to concentrate because you already shot.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You take a shield bash, and then it's going to pull out his sword and start swinging at you. Oh, he swings. Oh. He gets his sword into the crate. He's like, fuck. And he leaves it, and he like picks it, and then he pulls out his javelin and goes to stab you with it in frustration. And he's like, oh. Does that hit you?
What did he roll?
15. Oh, it hits. He manages to get impaling on you as he starts, and he stabs you for 8 points of additional points of damage, and he pulls it back. And he just stands there, just breathing on you, like unnecessarily, just on your face with his like spittle, just frustrated and pissed as you see like little frayed where his hairs were or where his nostrils were burnt and from smoke areas. Alistair, you watch all of this from a beautiful view high above.
Nice up here.
Owl in the sky.
I'm flying 120 feet
Points
towards
time.
Chosen. In the warlord battle, going straight to the boy.
He's our ringer, boys.
Coming in, baby.
He's also
Alistair.
ditching us.
That's okay.
It
Oh,
just
sorry.
confirms to Dr. Gunter that he thinks that Alistar's running away.
It does look like that. It would look like that to everybody.
This will really, honestly, this will depend on if Chosen sees Alistair do something, because Marshall believes. But if Alistair tells him that, he'll just All right.
So with this
She killed
move,
all of
this
them.
is perfect. Alistar, give me an Arcana check real quick. As you fly off, focused on ahead. Yours. This is all you right now. After that blast went off, it's as if you have a full self-conscious of your capabilities, even while in this form. It's almost as if your restrictions were a little loosened.
Sound like it'd be funnier as a bird.
You hear something. There's this weird conversation happening in your mind. No, I told you. If I have to scry on them, I don't know which one. Who do you want me to look for? This would be your cue.
Oh shit. Who looks like they're closest to Coulvyrn? Because I'm gonna I want to kill that guy so bad. Fuck.
Oh
I don't
God,
know.
I
I
know
have
who
to
it
scry
is.
one first. If I don't know, let's try Henry.
The biggest one. I don't know his name. I don't know anyone's name. The biggest one.
Oh, I see.
That's the most.
Not a names guy. I'm not a names guy.
I see a frozen dragonborn.
Who the fuck is?
Don't remember a dragon going. This is conspicuous. Let's try another one. The pirate smells good. The old little one's gone too, huh? We should check in on
The
him.
guy that's small. The guy that looks like.
Wait, which one?
The he's big. He's like me, but a different color.
Chosen. Yes.
I don't know. Again, I said I don't know anybody's name.
Something is protecting him. I can see Henry. I cannot see Chosen. We try another. Anyone else? We come back. So like it cuts out for you're not even sure what you just heard, Alistar, but there seems to be some very powerful shit in the waves. As a bird, you don't know who it is. You don't. You know what? Go ahead and give me intelligence as thou. It's like you're like having little like weird flashes in and out of your control. Oh,
Who this is?
you for some reason know definitely that it is none other than Cloudy and Goblin Cleaver having a conversation trying to find you guys, and they have found Henry as a dragonborn and how very uncertain what that means, and they cannot locate Chosen. Dr. Gunter, what do you do?
So these goblins in front here, it looks like they're like heavily armored. Is that correct?
Yes, they are quite prepared.
Okay. This guy, I can't see. Fuck. Not the one that is on Klee, but the first goblin there. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
That guy. He's like fully armored up, like heavy armor. Okay, that looks
Yeah,
pretty
He probably has.
secure.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's plate.
Okay.
And this dude
Yeah,
here, let me
little
just show you
helmet.
guys. Let me show you guys real quick.
Look at all those straps.
Lots of straps. Like lots of straps. So I'm gonna advance. What the? Oh, because I'm in the wrong one. There we go. I'm gonna advance 10 feet forward, because that should get me to where yeah, I'm close enough. And then I'm going to, like, you're just gonna see like this, like real quick flash, like this laser looking thing lock onto the center part of his armor, and he's gonna go, oh wait, hold on. Wait, how am I? Oh, must have been on a different one, but I'm gonna do heat metal and just start burning the shit out of him on that
Okay.
You're literally just gonna cook this dude.
Yes. And it's going to be his breastplate that is like the most
So
strap
it
thing
makes
that I
a
see on him.
con save first. So I've never, as much as people talk about using the spell, we never use it.
Yeah.
I was gonna get that. Any
So the
creature
con
in
save is only to
physical
see if they
contact.
drop the object, but they take the
Yeah.
damage no matter what. And if you're
See,
wearing
No. The con save does no. The con save or drop the object. So that doesn't allow them to drop the object.
Yeah.
You.
Okay.
So if a creature is holding or wearing, which they are wearing the object, and takes damage from it, what they're saying is if I don't pass a con save, I have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Yeah.
That's what it's telling me. So
Then
so I take damage. So
additionally-
I take 8 points of damage initially, and then
additionally,
make a con save.
I can now, from what I understand, I don't know why I didn't drop all of it, but
he's good. Go on.
So he doesn't take any damage on the first one.
No, he takes damage still because he's wearing it, but he doesn't have disadvantage on his attack rolls or ability checks because he resisted the heat temperature.
The only, I guess I just accidentally closed that. The only thing I didn't see a pop in the explanation about this spell is
The heat metal spell, or
yeah, that I can use a bonus action on every turn after this to
yeah,
do the
it says it right there.
damage. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Okay.
I'm reading this differently, Alex. I'm reading it as if it doesn't drop it,
Yeah,
it'll
so
have
but I
disadvantage.
passed the con save. If the
to
creature
do-
must
Yeah,
succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
but
So
every
I'm assuming
Oh,
turn,
that's
got it.
yeah,
So
it's
it's
got to
either
make the
either
con
or.
save.
So if he can drop the
yeah,
item,
because if
he's
it's
good.
it gets a chance at trying. Yeah,
Or
or I
he
can try to
can
pass a con.
Okay.
Yeah.
Resist it.
And so, but now every turn after this, I can
Yep.
use a
You can use a bonus
to cause
action
more
to continue the
damage.
damage. Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
The
so
metal
that
is currently heated.
Oh, that was that. I don't know.
His chest glows, and he's like, "Ah!" You hear like this like sizzling because you guys technically were in like a very cold, snowy biome. This is just so low in the valley that the snow is caught on the tops, and he's just like, he just sees at you. You're quite impressed with his constitution. Like this dude took it like a man.
Yeah, it's like glowing red, and like he just like doesn't seem to care that much.
Does not give a shit.
Oh my God, he's strong. Heat metal more.
So, do you do anything else?
I can't because I can't do any bonus moves. I will just like go back a little bit here. One or something. Just like go back to marsh. So I'm a little farther away. But yeah, I can't do the damage again as a bonus on this first turn. So nothing. Nothing right now.
He is going to grab out of his back a javelin. He says, "Watch this."
Sorry, bud.
And he is going to chuck in response
How
to
far can he
Gunther's
chuck a fucking
approach.
javelin? God damn.
He's an Olympian.
Apparently. Coulvyrn rolls deep.
He throws one.
He's got big pockets.
It misses. Falls about 30 feet from you, but he can make that range. With that throw, you're like, fuck, this is possible.
He can't pierce my armor. My armor is invincible.
He's like, this one, I'll get him. He chucks another one. Lands on the ground again. He's like,
We
Give
have
me your
that one
javelin.
of hit his armor.
So he throws two. Sorry, say it again.
I was just wondering if he could, like, it did hit him, but it doesn't pierce the armor.
Oh, sure. It like tinks off. It's like, shoo, tink. And he's like,
See, I told you, invincible armor.
He walks over here. You hear, tink. He stands on top. He now has a vantage point. You see him pull off to his side, this little latch, and he just dumps, and you hear about ding, 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 about 5 to 6 javelins collapse next to him.
Ugh.
You fool! Now you've exposed yourself to Marsh.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, well, now you can see him. I know you're nearsighted.
And farsighted.
You're a medical
see this
anomaly, my friend.
Walk forward, and you go, "We call big big." Boom. And he pulls out a horn and he just starts blowing it. And Alistar, you hear it.
The war secret, boys. Horns are always bad.
Chosen,
Oh yeah.
you hear, oh, reaching all the way to you.
You fool! Now you're just gonna get your friends killed.
Oh, do we gotta reroll?
Back to Chosen.
Did it reroll on that? Oh no, it's chosen.
Well, it always goes to Chosen, and then we'll
That's
reroll
right.
your guys. Yeah, because he's always gonna be at the top. So, Chosen, you hear, oh, echoing in the halls. You see all of the commanders. Aston, Coulvyrn. We must respond. Coulvyrn looks at Chosen for a brief moment, quickly looks away, nods. See, let's go ahead and re-roll yours, Chosen, and see who goes first between two of you real quick. Nice, you go first. As he
Cool.
turns around after his nod, as you react to go in, you see the 4 of them begin to depart. They don't even take mind to your owlbears. Do you wish to tell your owlbears to do anything?
Nope.
You got it. So they depart. The owlbears watch. They don't hiss. They don't, they act very proper as you had told them to.
Mm-hmm.
As these
Got
guys depart. You may run around. You go in a frenzy. You're just like, you rip through him. Go ahead. What are you trying to apply? Or I guess I could just roll every time, and then you could tell. You should decide first, because that would be fair. Well, see, there it is. There's another bonus.
Vulnerable. So, but is his
so
because
many
he
ones and
cast
20s.
he cast fire armor, correct?
Oh shoot! I totally forgot about that. Thank you. My goodness, I totally let you get by on that one. Wowza! I respect your honesty for that. You'll only take half of that total damage. No, I'm just kidding. We'll start right now. But because we're starting right now, you do take
Oh geez, good.
2d8 points of damage.
Uh,
Yeah, you would have took 2d8 every hit. So
Right.
you come across it, and this time, now that the rage is your body is finally adjusting to this new power. You're feeling this tendering burn as he starts laughing. Unbeknownst to you, he's slowly been withering away. Withering you away with this emboldening heat. Now that you feel it, you do realize that you are, he's been letting you, I guess, so to speak.
Okay.
Hurt your own well-being.
Okay, cool. So I will then go again, I guess. Did that?
Nothing.
Does
Easy
22
enough.
hit?
You're gonna take. It takes 22 hits. You take another 2d8.
Okay.
13. You do 13. You guys are trading blows.
Did he fail any of the?
Let me do the. What are you trying to apply on this one? Call it before I roll. Therefore, it's like locked in.
Let's
Instead of
do
me
let's
making
do
it an
fire.
occupation. Fire vulnerability.
Yeah.
So that'll make him vulnerable to fire. If you hit him with fire attacks, they do double amount of damage. That's how that works when it's a vulnerability.
That's what I was, because that's the only other thing I have. So
You got it. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that was clear. He fails.
cool.
As you pierce into him, you kind of like inject him with this weird hormone. He's just you see him almost shiver, which is what's weird, but nonetheless.
Yeah. Can I say that was the attack was my bonus action to that attack, so I can use my next attack to do a fire spell? So so it was attack.
What that was your
bonus action. So then I have another attack.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you see what I'm
your
saying?
attack has 2 attacks every time, so that's already included.
Oh.
So you did your 2 attacks, and now you have a bonus action. Multi-attack allows you to use 1 action to do 2 attacks, and you still have a bonus action.
Oh, got it. Okay, so then never mind. So then it's just another attack. So now he's just vulnerable to fire. So next turn,
Correct.
I can. Okay, so then I have
Use
one
fire
more.
and you hit him, then
Got it,
it'll do
got it.
more damage.
Got it. Okay, so then this is the final attack.
Oh,
Can I use my channel
swing.
divinity? Let me see how it works.
You have it.
To add a
funny.
plus 10.
That's dummy.
Yeah, I
That's
can.
big.
So it's a reaction. So channel divinity, war god's blessing. So I can use it. So I have my one left.
That's after you roll.
It's after I roll, before
You
I
got
know
it.
if I hit or not. So I use it.
That's
Plus,
yeah. You
plus
roll low,
10.
you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, plus 10.
Okay. Makes contact.
And go for it. There you go. Now, I do look at my owlbears. If Coulvyrn looks to go away, I'll use my kind of like remaining words to them. Do not let him leave.
He does not show any sense of fleeing.
Yeah.
He seems to be standing his ground fairly against you in any respect. In any respect, you are pretty impressed with his fairness thus far.
Okay.
As Chosen's point of view. With that, he will respond in favor as he looks toward you. And he throws both of his hands on you. And he's like, do you feel what's here for both of us? And he just cannot capture you with it. And he just starts to get frustrated as he is like, I am trying to make us stronger. Our kind. He says it in like a way where he's trying to reach you, even though he feels fealty and lack of the ability to actually reach you. He is now just in a stressed situation. And then you see him look down toward his blade, and as he grabs it, you don't want what's in me. Ouch. And you see the blade rise in flames, and he swings up toward you. Towards that. Whoops, I keep clicking the token. Jesus, he swings. You just back out of the way as this crazy chosen man. This chosen man, you guys are missing the most epic one-on-one against this dude that's supposed to fight all of you. He's just soloing this motherfucker like any goddamn thing.
Jesus.
Easy peasy.
Oh my god.
He looks weak. He's like dripping. You've done so many lacerations to him. His blood is just falling to the ground. But he seems very confident, still desired, and still full of intent. Your shield of faith fizzles as in your rage you lose that tethered connection with what you once casted, as you're no longer chosen one. You are the chosen. Well, you are under Luthic's gaze.
Yeah.
Maybe Alistar was a prophet.
Never knew.
How
He
I
knew.
knew.
He knew, but he didn't know.
He thought he
That's
made it
great.
up, but he was actually the
Yeah.
vehicle for the god.
It makes it even truer, you know.
This is a
With
broken
that,
clock, and I'm right twice a day.
right?
Yeah.
Clee,
Doesn't matter.
you-
Darko
you seen
Darko's
that
gonna
one?
like canonize you. He's gonna be like the prophet Alistar.
That's it.
this
Oh my
goblin
God.
is just angry. He's just like he's just continuously trying to stab you. As you're doing, I don't know, the hokey pokey, because he only hits you once. You dodge the first one, you dodge the second one, and then he and he grins. And when he grins in the spatter, he's like, I got you. But he's like, and he's like all excited, and you see it in his eyes, just the ravageness. Like he's absolutely wasting your time.
Okay. Give me more attacks.
No, but Marsh can try because he did so bad last round. Oh, go ahead.
One of the things I forgot in my last turn is I actually have multi-attack defense, so my AC goes up by 5 after I'm hit the first time. So I just have to remember
at the last one. So yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Can you drop that in there? I want to read that. Damn, that's pretty intense. Wow, 5. That takes you to a 20. It's a 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4. Sorry, 4.
This guy's trying to cheat. No, I said drop it in there. All of a sudden, sorry.
Oh my god.
That's badass though. Holy shit.
That's sick.
Wow, that just auto activates. That's ridiculous. Okay, so wow. All right, AoE's for you. Got it. Marsh.
Okay. So I see the guy climb up on here.
Well,
His
then
armor's like
technically
on
your
fire,
AC is
right?
19 right now to the end of the turn, not your turn. So because you got hit by the last attack, and that means for any and all attacks between the other goblins, if they attack you, you still have 19. From how I read that. Sorry, Marsh. You missed them
So
all.
the guy
Yeah,
who's
you
up here, his armor is like on fire, right?
did. It's glowing. It's not on fire. It's heated.
Okay.
He has a thermal vest on, thanks to Gunther.
I'm gonna
He's loving it.
I'm gonna target that guy instead.
Okay.
We'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
boys.
I've inadvertently made him immune to the cold.
He raises his blade. Cuts right through your arrow.
Again?
Bummer. Oh,
Wow,
the
you must be
parry.
able to do that every time.
It was a different guy this time, but
there's also like Henry did it every turn. Like you guys forget, like you had this power once.
No, I was only able to do it once a fight.
Once a round. It's a reaction.
Oh, I didn't have parry, so I.
Oh yeah,
I
it's slippery
don't
as an
know.
eel. Like basically,
Yeah.
it's kind of like slippery as an eel. Yeah, so it's a reaction.
Okay.
You fire another
God,
one.
yes, you're right. Don't let him hug you.
You hit the sandbags. You hit the
Wow.
other sandbags. Man, Chosen, if you could see your team right now, you would be so disappointed.
Clearly, my team is nothing without
They
me.
need you. Yeah, like without you, they are
Maybe
so
we do
incapable.
need Henry back. Like Marsh could hit shit with Henry around.
I know.
Yeah.
This new squad is really messing with Marsh's mojo right now.
Yeah.
Well,
All
dude,
right,
I'd bless
There
him
we go.
and shit
Okay.
and give him
Now we're
like
I feel
extra
like
bonuses.
this is like like a superstar team that like on paper you're like, oh my god, they should, like I don't know, win the NBA championship, but then they have like no chemistry and they're just fucking terrible.
So I'm gonna
You do hit him with that one as you fire. He goes right into his shoulder. He's just like.
So I'm gonna use hold on. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna use menacing attack to try to add damage and try to make it afraid of me.
Okay. What's the total damage? Oh, it's a wisdom save?
Yeah, the damage is 27 damage.
Nice. As he stares at you, you see the blood just spewing out as he's yanking out the arrow. He looks at it. Nods at you respectfully. He takes the damage. He's definitely not ready.
Marsh, I think you might have made the fight worse. Possibly.
Yes, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's that's my turn. Yeah, that's 4 attacks. So
You got 4 times. Man, Marsh, you are just your stats today are rough.
hey, sometimes you roll a lot of highs, sometimes you roll a lot of lows. It happens.
So as he's holding on to that arrow after you shot and hit him and he pulled it out and he's just looking at you. He looks down and there's a dead goblin nearby. Grabs a crossbow. Loads it up. Takes aim.
Do you have disadvantage because of the heat
What?
metal?
No, because the heat metal's on his chest. Oh, he has to do a con. No, you haven't used.
He has to take off the armor, otherwise he has disadvantage. Even if
it's a
he
con
saves.
save.
Even if he saves. Yeah, even if he saves.
Even if he saves. Okay. Then I'll give it disadvantage. We'll look further into that, but now we have 2 rulings on it.
Yeah, it's ability checks and saving throws. Unless
I feel like
they
he
take
jumped in
off the
just to
armor.
save this situation for you guys.
Oh shit! I haven't muted. I haven't fucking muted on here because he always does the thing. I couldn't hear anything he was saying.
I mean,
oh, because you're normally on the link. Oh,
I didn't want to go rule lawyer. Like everybody has their own perception of it, but like how I understood it was like that's the broken part of the spell. If you have it, is like
that's why
it
you were
applies
asking on
that
how well
debuff
their
the whole
armor's
time.
on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I was
Anytime
reading it. Is it?
any fucking player asks me what armor there is, I'm like, ooh, this motherfucker's got heat metal.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
100%. That's the only reason you care. Like, how attached is the armor? Is it easy to get off?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to. That's what I was understanding it as, but
Because
All
you guys
good.
got team effort and everyone came through to save the day. We'll honor it moving forward, and now it should let me roll because it's going to hold on. And boom, pow, here it is. At disadvantage. Oh, I was supposed to shoot at Marsh. See, now I got to reroll because I shot at the wrong person.
Hey, you can shoot at me in spot.
You know, that's why I wanted to
You can
shoot.
shoot at the impervious armor.
There we go. Now it feels better because Marsh sees his arrow come right back at him and miss.
I'll take it.
He's just like, eh. He throws it aside and he grabs one of his spears and chucks it. Just real fast, real pissy, real angry. Just like he's mad that he even wasted his time with you. Let's see if he gets you.
He throws it with sass.
Nothing. He looks down. He has 3 more. He picks up another one.
My God.
He's just getting frustrated. He just snarls and flares his nose. Alistar, where is your character? Oh, right there. Perfect.
Flying away.
Yep.
Fly like an eagle. You
Imagine
see?
anything's hanging with me because I'm just flying around.
Well, there's something happening on your end. You see 4 more goblins emerge from where you are headed.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, damn.
Wait, you got a goblin just trying to stab you like a shish kebab, and he's hitting you 1 for 3 every round. You gotta move, man.
Well, yeah.
you
So
are.
this is what I'm. Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do first.
Anyone else seen the Warlock of the Fiend, Warlock of the Great Old One, Warlock of the Archfey?
You know, I don't see. Where are we looking for this at? I'm
That's
confused.
in the
Sorry,
combat
Clee, what?
tracker.
I saw that too,
Oh
actually.
my God.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna use this when I attack
Well,
the
fuck.
first one.
Hey, sometimes your eyes see things that your mind can't fully comprehend.
Yep. Yep. And sometimes
Sometimes we're
we
just
accidentally see into the future.
Disadvantage because you're pointing. Are you shooting point blank? Do you have
No,
disadvantage? Do you have a feat?
yeah, I have one that I don't get disadvantage on it.
You're like, I want to build a marsh and not say I
Yeah,
just copied
baby.
him. You didn't copy marsh. I didn't copy marsh. I copied marsh. You got a 19. Absolutely, you hit him.
What's funnier than one guy with a crossbow?
2 guys. Right?
We
Yeah, at
could
least
be
Clee
the
hit.
we
At least
could
he has a
roll a
badass
squad,
too.
the Valerian squad there where we're all crossbowmen.
Bro, I wanted to play in a campaign where everyone's the same class. So bad.
Like you guys are all studying under the same like
Yeah,
practice. It's like a nursing school, but for one class of D&D.
I actually talked to John once about doing a campaign where everybody starts as the same class, but then you had opportunities like in cities to meet a trainer, and then you could pick and choose
Like
whether you're going to
specialized.
learn. Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody had like the same initial class.
That's really
Cool idea.
All right, Clee. Your reign comes to an end as you look hot, you feel hot, and then your gun jams. I need you to give me a sleight of hand save, or else you're hurting yourself with this.
owie.
A 15 on that one is pretty cool.
You slip it. It's a low
say
roll,
this.
but it's a high
Yeah.
enough favor. As it snaps, you move. That could have been bad.
Could have been bad.
Go ahead. What was that, Mark?
Your modifiers, bro.
No,
Holy
I was
crap.
just saying, like, it's good. It's good. Like, you guys got to remember, though, I always have -5 to all my rolls.
Yeah, that's true. So it's even worse when Clee misses.
Yeah, right. I literally have to roll a 1 or a 2 most times than this, and I just did that. So that's great. I am going to use the bonus action to fire at him again. Fucking don't roll a 1 this time.
He's just like, he tries to like put his hand on you as you're shooting him for like support.
Holy shit. That's
You're one away from a
you
nat
could shoot
20.
God.
Okay, and then for this, I mean, I'll take his potential opportunity attack. I am going to retreat back.
Oh. You're going to try to retreat. As you try to retreat, he is going to be like, no! And he's going to try to shield bash you first.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, that absolutely hits you. I need a strength saving throw. You're going prone. Does 4 points damage and trips you. Oh, you just pass, son of a. You stumble a little, and you just keep going. He's just like, he like
He just
falls to the
speeds
floor
me.
himself. He's like heavily breathing as you run off. Anything else you wish to do at your position? No.
No, I'm good.
Okay. It is like you guys take turns right after each other. He is going to pick up a spear on the ground and chuck it at you because you're now out of the range. And he's too lazy to beat him up. Misses. Throws one more. Misses. You guys just see spears flying as a volley. They are missing as much as you guys are missing. It's just more embarrassing for you guys. They're goblins. this one
I'm an
is
old
up
man.
next.
It's like
As he-
Star Wars here, like two fucking stormtrooper armies firing at each other.
Does that goblin look hurt, by the way? The one that
Which
I was
one?
like face to face
Oh
with?
yeah. Oh, he's pretty fucked up.
Okay.
The one that stands here with the horn, he blows it again. Ooh. Oh.
I'm bad to work.
Elistar, you see from where you are these individuals walking, and they're just like, "Rah, rah." Yes, we are coming. And as that horn's playing, it's almost as if they are moving faster.
You hate to see it.
He backs up.
Oh,
This is really bad news.
great.
Dr. Gunter.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see. So they are starting to faster. Fucking tastic. Know what I'm gonna do? It's harder when you have so many fucking spells. It really is.
What do you think Chosen feels like, Ken? That dude has a full list every time I open his character sheet. I'm like, fuck. Hold on, I gotta use the
Yeah.
filter to find spells. I gotta type it in the
I've got-
search
I've
menu.
got
I
like
can't scroll.
like I've got like 45 different things I can fucking do now, and it's like, okay, which is the best one in this situation?
He's like, wait, he just changed the situation again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay,
that's why I was like,
so-
dude, I can't anymore with Chosen. It's too much. It takes too long to figure
Well,
it
you can
out.
click the prepared button on yours, Gunther, because it'll break down to what you have available to you right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Half of your spells.
Okay, so I'm gonna look over at Marsh and be like, "Hey, old man, I've got just the thing for you." And he's gonna go, "Haste!" And then he's gonna pull out a white powder and throw it on his finger and have him sniff it.
Okay. March has you like sprinkle it on his pipe, and he just like lights it.
Is he gonna put it toward
I
his
call
nose?
it
He
haste
backs up
powder.
to where it
It
lands
makes
on
me
the
do
pipe.
things really quickly.
Okay.
Like,
And then I'm gonna
miss.
do a bonus for the damage on the one guy.
Okay, so I have holy shit. Okay.
So I guess I just roll 2d8. Do 11 more damage to the guy I'm heating his armor. And that'll be my
he
turn.
Just stands there. He's just like, he looks sizzling. But he's handling it. Alistar, I interrupt this brief message. Alistar. So, if you want to go with the intelligence of the owl, how would you respond to Cloudy trying to send you a message right now?
Who is this?
Who?
Who
Where
are you?
I need to deliver a package.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Deliver packages to
Is
Hogwarts all
that
the
John
time.
T?
Ooh,
Owl. Oh my God, John Tickles is the owl.
Oh my god. It's the same voice as John
it's
T.
me. Oh, it's me, Johnson. Come on.
Did somebody say haste powder?
Yeah.
What's with that haze
You
powder?
summoned
You're the
John T
best.
with the haze powder.
I don't know. How old is that?
So,
Look it up.
yeah, I guess that one doesn't work. GC. Cloudy response tells you, Alistair, it's crazy. Henry, I don't know. Chosen, unreachable. Who else do they have? Hold on. Taco, where are you?
Oh, GC thinks really he goes, oh, the big guy, he has 2 pets. They're like owls, but they're big.
Shh. I'm trying to listen for Taco.
Okay. Who's Darko?
The other big one. Like a meatball. You hear all of this, Darko. This is- You are currently floating in a free,
Yeah.
like just like a free space. Just like you see occasionally
Oh.
debris come by, but nothing fancy.
How can I say this? Oh, I have become death. Death has become me.
So, are you with Alistair, Chosen, Henry, any other others? We cannot reach them.
No.
Who else of your
No.
group?
I
Who did I
haven't
not
seen
mention?
him for quite some time.
Who in your
Henry.
group?
Captain Boy.
I tried that one. I tried
No.
Alistair. I tried Chosen.
Listen, man. Listen, buddy. I've been floating around in this empty space here for now, like 6-7 weeks. So, it's haven't seen
You
a crew
part
in a while.
ways. You break our
Nope.
deal.
I got banished
You
to.
can't
What the
this
fuck?
guy is
Oh my
beep,
God.
beep.
Hangs up on him.
No!
That was the first conversation Darko had in 6 weeks.
In weeks, and like probably gave him a hope.
Oh my God.
There was no, I'm coming for you. There was no, how are you doing? There was, where the fuck is your friends? And he did not answer his question.
Fuck no!
Darko is still pending on his return. Meanwhile, JC, I told you, I cannot reach him. Who else? He's like jogging his brain real hard. Give me an intelligence check, GC.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. Hold
Give me an
on.
intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not in initiative.
He's all thinking he's ready to fight. It's just like, hold on, I gotta see if I'm bright enough first of all.
Yeah, he's not. Okay. Intelligence? Oh, fuck.
Oh, he
so
pulls
good.
it off. He thinks of the salt and pepper haired dude with the crossbow.
Oh, shit. He goes, oh, there's this old guy.
Ah, yes, Marsh. He most likely only not dead. Let's see.
Is that his name?
Shh. Marsh, are you there?
Ah, fuck. Yeah, I can't hit shit, though.
Oh, God. You have lost your abilities to shoot. Henry is a... I don't know where Henry is. I saw a dragon. I don't know what
He's
that's about.
dead. Long
Chosen.
story. Well, I'll explain later.
Henry is a dead dragon. I should have seen the future for this one.
He was
Chosen
dead
is
before he was
missing.
a dragon.
Alistair sounds like a... I don't even know. I cannot understand. Where
He's
are
an
you all?
We're fucking Coulvyrn or something. I don't know. Chosen's got it. I've got so
That's
much faith in
Coulvyrn.
that guy.
Hold on. I see you. Yes. Incoming. All right. Alistair, what are you doing for your turn?
Is he chosen?
Absolutely not. You have to,
All right,
like,
well, I'm still
he's
flying
inside
over.
the building. Yeah, you can. Yeah, okay. So
120
you continue
feet.
the rest of the way. So you just say fuck these dudes below, and you just fly.
I was gonna fight them, but nobody would see it. So what's the point?
Yeah, there's no point, man.
Alistair is nothing if not theatric.
It's important to have priorities.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, why fight when you can fly away and then claim you fought?
That's right. I mean,
Yeah.
I could have fought 8 of them while you only see 4 or something. Works out. I'll be back to save you guys if necessary.
You guys.
Have any visual now that I'm all the way over there?
Yes. Okay, I'll go ahead and drop the token for you. 1 second.
Okay, you can keep going. I mean,
Yay!
Chosen.
So I'm gonna finally see.
Who was standing before none other than the man himself, Coulvyrn. But you're outside, and you don't necessarily see them, but you see the building. You're like outside, coming in from above.
I'm close.
You'd be coming in from this way, yeah. And this would basically be what you see when you come in from the top, regardless of, sense. Reroll your initiative. Not like Coulvyrn's gonna beat you. See, dang, every time you get that 16. Coulvyrn stands there, looking bloodied, frantic, and almost welcoming toward your cause. He has still not stuttered from his attempts of even trying to affect you. It does not feel as if he is giving it his all just yet. You hear Luthig within you, almost as if she is guiding you. Preserve yourself. He is testing you. What do you do?
Cast Flaming Strike right on his ass.
Got it. Come crashing down as you see your blade are using your fingers to it's just a cool thing.
It just comes down.
Yeah, it's just the best thing. Yeah, absolutely. You just
Now,
striking down.
whatever the fire was 17. So if he does not, if he doesn't, so he needs a save. If he doesn't save, he takes an additional 17 damage. If he does save, then he takes
35 or
20. He saves.
so then he takes an
And let me see, the
additional was that
fire was 17, so
9
he'll
damage?
take 24. Vulnerability is double, I think.
take.
So he would
17
take
plus
24. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? The 6 from what? Sorry.
6. The radiant would be halved. Fire was halved.
Oh, I see what
double.
you're saying. Got it.
So it's
it'd
just
be,
17, so
24. It'd be 24 plus 6, so it'd be 30 points of damage total.
There you go.
Very nice. As you do, you see this flame just come across his body as he just patters. He seems to be getting impatient, but still standing.
And then with the bonus action, because that was my action, so now I don't have an attack action, correct?
Correct.
Got it. I will do something. Hold on. I will use Sanctuary. Boom.
So we have. So I'll have to roll. So it's so I don't hit you, right?
Correct.
So
So
I
if
save
you,
no hit. All right, you got it.
yeah, you have to within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or an armful spell must.
And you're choosing
first
yourself,
requisite
right?
Yep. Must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
You got it.
Or I had to come in now. The
Huh?
new target.
Oh. So you cast that upon yourself. And continuing then done. All right. It is then his turn. He is going to step away from you. You take an opportunity slash.
Do I take an opportunity slash?
Yeah, I mean, he's stepping away from them.
Hmm,
You can take a reaction if you want to.
I do. Think with the
Which
rage,
I like to use.
for sure.
He backs away. You do one rip across his chest.
Wow.
He's backing away. He looks to his left. He starts to twitch a little bit. They look like good snacks. Perhaps I'll let them join. You see slowly the barrier in which you were confined by go away. He goes to his knee. He's bleeding out. You see him spit out some Confucius blood. As he does, you see as it hits the ground, it almost has this like ichor stain and sizzle. It's not so much as acidic as it is hollowing. Told you. You have not seen him. His eyes begin to glow into this like bright, like gold almost visage. And you see from almost like below him, like this puddle of his own blood begin to just surround him in a circle-like sense.
Oh boy.
It turns into this very translucent like gold. Of all the riches, of all my acquirements, this is the best security plan a king can ask for. And he pulls out this beautiful looking dagger that has this very fine tip that's golden on the top. And he puts it to his, what looks to be where his heart and chest point would be. You will see what you have brought upon this world by coming here. And he jams it into his chest. And as he does, he calls out, "Rah!" His whole body just bursts with gleaming goldish light. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. Same for you, Alistar, and for your owlbears.
Oh boy, that was close.
Will I ever come to help you?
Chosen. As you resist the blinding light, you see this figure, this puddle of this gold now vibrating fluid rising, as if in the world a 3D printer could exist in a beautiful resin structure. And it's getting big. It's getting massive. Little Chill, Little Buck, and Alistar see knots.
Mm.
You see before you a massive
Fuck.
What is it?
dragon before you.
Oh
Just
god.
stands there.
Let's get it.
Jesus Christ.
As it opens its mouth and spews forward just this like miasma of gold.
I thought the printers.
It's so bad to fight a dragon. This is not the right time.
Massive wings.
Chosen,
Live
you're great
up
with
forward.
animals. Befriend it.
Alistar,
Yeah,
you
gonna
see
try.
this bright light and it's going. It's kind of going in and out like a very bad lighthouse. You're flying blind. Go ahead and give me first go ahead and you already failed your roll, so give me a initiative.
Okay.
The owlbears will act on your turn, Chosen.
Okay.
Wow, I roll low no matter what I have on the field. It's ridiculous. Put up the big and powerful. I'll go last. All right. Well, the rest of you guys all see this massive bright light shine from the structure in which you all were about to head toward. And now it is flailing in this light like a mad lighthouse from over the hill. You see the goblins all look over their shoulders, at least those three in sight. And they all say the same thing in unison. Glee, being the only one there that can understand them, hears. The hollow dragon rises. Marsh, what would you like to do, unbeknownst to the dangers of it?
Am I back at the other scene, or is this just like?
Oh, sorry. I see. I go back and it doesn't take you guys. And
That's okay.
There we go. Whoop. Sorry.
Okay. So I see this bright light, and they all yell some
Mhm.
shit in Goblin that I don't understand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I go, sorry guys, performance anxiety. And I start shooting again.
It happens to the best of us. I'm working on a cure for that.
Oh my god. Just
Oh my god.
man.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Name.
Oh
Okay.
wait, no, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. You still hit him. That would have put him at.
Probably the
You
worst
still,
time to
yeah,
go.
no, you're good. Totally fine. You fire.
It still hits, just making sure.
It hits him. Yeah, no, you hit him fine. You hit him fine. He sees it coming, and if you get him right in like the right above where the heated armor is, and he's just like he
Okay,
opens his eyes wide, catches him off guard.
I'm gonna try to knock him prone as well.
Okay.
So I'll roll the damage. Whoa.
Man,
Holy shit.
I take him out one shot. Why not?
jeez Louise.
Sorry. I just want to make sure I use the ability. There we go.
All right, so you kick that in. Yeah, this dude is gone. You see him just fly right off the little scaffolding, and you just hear plummet.
Okay.
One of the goblin you hear one of the goblins like he's like started laughing, and then he realized that was his buddy.
I'll move up a little closer, and then my last two shots I'll shoot at this guy.
You got it. Yeah, you hit him square on.
Okay. I will try to knock him prone.
All right, you go to knock him prone. Yeah, that's a con save.
It is a strength saving throw.
Nothing. You hit him. He's just like rolls into the dirt a little bit. He's prone. Give him a little fight.
Sorry, I gotta use the ability. Can I see this guy over here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're
Okay.
like RoboCop. Usually,
I'm gonna use my last attack to shoot him.
don't you have like super volley you can shoot over and then do anything?
Ooh,
Do, like,
no dice.
you try.
Okay,
It's like, "Ah."
that's my turn.
All right, Dr. Gunther, you see a mixed performance this round. There's a little anxiety, but there is some accomplishments. I mean, you're not sure if the haste is helping. Wait, you still
He
have
might
haste.
I have
need
one
a
more
little
attack. I have
more
one more
haste
attack. I'm
powder.
sorry.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually have another attack. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
From the
No,
haste
performance
powder.
anxiety. He froze up. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I make one more attack or no?
Yeah, I mean, no, isn't that what haste allows you to do?
Yeah. You get one more attack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was
I'll
just
shoot the same guy the guy I missed on.
Please, best friend. You hit him. No, you miss him. You fire. Just bounces off him. He's like, what? Yeah.
Bummer.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Their fucking AC is 20?
Or 19. Well,
No, it'd be
Yeah, or 19. But
20.
19, because if you hit it, you'd hit him. So.
that's true. So it's 20. Okay, damn. Okay, now that I am like, holy shit, I'll start. Okay. Fuck. Well, that's what all I can do. Yeah, that's definitely all I can do.
Marsha's like, I haven't been underperforming this asshole DM.
No, I mean I was really low, but like,
Yeah. but yeah, Dr. Gunther. The standard has been risen. What do you do?
hey.
Real quick, can you
So-
click just right here for me real fast? I feel like your Misty Step has been activated this entire time. Nothing, huh? Weird.
Nope,
Everywhere you
nothing.
move, your Misty. Oh no, there's like I don't know. There's a really weird Misty Step ring that is not just appearing from my screen.
Okay.
Anyways,
So that guy's dead. I can't really see that guy.
You could make a straight shot for this. He's prone currently, and this one from where you stand, you could see this dude.
Oh, I could have seen him.
From
Even with
from
all
where you
that
are, right
now.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, from since you moved up. Yeah. This isn't the most solitude. I'm hiding behind a perfect fort. This is a goblin barricade. So
I'm just gonna aim at that. What's the range on this? I'm gonna aim at this guy. Let's see how. Oh, God damn! My being tiny fucking sucks. And I'm gonna fire at him. Would it be at? It would be at disadvantage because I am not close enough. So, boom. Definitely don't hit him.
You fire.
Oh, you have a gun?
Yeah, I've built
Wow.
in guns on my suit.
That's sick.
It's a very poorly fired gun, but you tried. It's a loud echo in the distance. Alistar, you hear
Let's
this?
see what
You're
it would
not
have done
sure
to
what's
the
coming
tree.
from. You do 11 points of damage to the trees. They come alive.
No!
The Ysandragals
And they're
arise,
good.
floating in the sky, thunderbolting everything. I traumatized the Strixhaven group with that tree. Totally took them by surprise.
Everybody hates trees.
That's
Dude,
all I
I
can
have.
do. Just
You would love them, Alistar. There's plant haters in that crew. So, anything else there, Dr. Gunter?
no. I don't really have anything that I can do right now. I gotta get
All
close.
Right. There's a lot of things happening. It's just, I don't have to tell you guys because Alistar's not there.
What happening?
Clee, what do you do?
Oh, he's
You're
muted.
muted.
Oh, yeah. No one ever wants to hear his voice. He's like,
Yeah. I can still see the other guy, right?
You could see from where you are the two, the
Yeah,
one that you had previously been having fun with in your current adversary. But the other one's prone. The farthest one is prone, so keep that in mind when you plan your attack.
Okay.
Because I think even with your expertise, you guys still get disadvantage, right? On a prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're to attack at range, it's disadvantage, but its movement's it's worse. That's the range I did it. So.
Okay. I am going to use this again when I attack him. We'll do a standard attack. Use this. Damage I need to add.
Call that out to me real quick.
That was a 25 for the roll.
Absolutely hits. God damn, you guys are hitting, so I can no longer parry him.
Damage is 12.
To the one that you were having a bash with?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you hit him? You got him. You take him down.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah, bitch.
Motherfucker. Trying to
He's like,
fucking stare
Does
me
your
down.
crossbow have a name? No pressure.
You're missing so much.
1 second. real quick.
Have you named your crossbow?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you don't have to, but something to think about.
I will. I need to.
You kind of have to.
I think I have to now at this point.
It would be called Clee 2. Trademarked. All right. Don't go taking it. So
Engraved on
you
the side.
absolutely
Do as I do.
exactly. You hit this one. He's just like. He squeaks out one last thing. And you understand, Clee. He says, "Warlock of the old one, forgive me."
The old
He knows
one.
what to do.
That's a huge bump.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you're gonna stay there after you fire? You don't want to move?
Yeah, no, what I'm gonna, well, I guess now that I'm kind of disengaging more or less, what I'll do is I'll
Yeah,
walk
the other
over
one's
to
prone.
Marsh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk over to Marsh and do you know anything about the old one?
Besides me?
Hmm. I don't know that they would have been talking about you in their dying breaths, though. Is there
do
someone
I know
maybe?
Do I know
older
anything
than
about the old one? I don't know if Marsh would.
I mean, give me a religion check. What's it?
Okay. Religion. Okay.
My God, Marsh, you figured something out for once in your life. You absolutely know who the old one is. All of a sudden, you're kicking in. You're not the oldest old one. There's some hula balua that warlocks go to. Gives them powers and stuff.
Warlock. Some kind of magic user bullshit. I don't know about it.
Killed a
Well,
lot
it
of
could be who these pieces of shit are getting their orders or their powers from.
They'll learn that's a mistake.
Well, do with that information what you will. I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder.
I mean, would Marsh? So has Marsh ever run into something like this before?
Yeah, I mean, you've killed plenty of cultists believing in the great old one. You just know that they get powers from this great old one. Like you don't know if the goblin was a warlock, but you didn't see him do any magic spells. You didn't see him blast nothing. So to you, it's
but
like
it feels weird, I guess.
weird.
It's because I don't see him do any magic.
Yeah, you haven't
Is
seen
this
any
something-
magic, so
Is this
whatever
something we
first.
should be worried about?
Well, I fucking hate magic. How do you feel about it?
Well, magic is neither here nor there for me. I have a little, so that's how I use it.
Oh, or
Is it-
you do. Okay. Well,
Is bad magic?
it's bad. Like it hurts.
Okay, that doesn't tell me much, but
I guess it's.
is it maybe like a bad evil cult, or what is it?
Yeah, they're all worshiping some shithead who gives them fucked up powers. So
Mm,
sounds like a cult to
that
me.
that is why they are so strong. Goblins normally not as strong.
No, definitely not.
Okay,
I thought that was weird.
makes a lot more sense. Now this one over here on the ground. What are we going to do?
He shuffles away because it's technically your guys' turn over. So he's shuffling away as you guys are having this conversation. You look up and he's gone. Alistar.
Where the hell is Coulvyrn? Oh wait, I'm a bird.
You're a bird. You eat an owl flying in this shiny this place is lit up. Let me add some light. Oh, okay. It's up to you. Yeah, I mean you're flying in. Do you just jump on in, or what do you do?
Depends on my distance because I can go further. As
So I mean, yeah. So I would allow you to bring yourself into favorable distance of whatever you're choosing.
Get in there. Oops. Move in, and then I'm a human. I use my reaction to come back. Can I fit him in a box of 10 by 10 by 20? How big is this dragon?
Oh my god, please do this.
Can I get him in a box?
It is considered huge.
Please, for the love of God, do
I don't
it.
know how big huge is, but if it's bigger,
it ranges.
It's like at least 20 by 20.
Yeah.
I couldn't fit him in there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
large.
That was a good idea, though.
Because large
That
is 10 by
was-
20.
great.
Yeah.
Can you get
That was
us
a good
in
idea.
one?
I was like, fuck. I was super worried for a second. I was like, well, let me check. Hold on.
Can at least block him
tall
for
the
a little
ceiling.
bit, right?
How tall is the ceiling? It's a 90-foot vaulted area.
Can't really close him in. What was my hope?
It's a good idea.
Everything
Yeah,
else is gonna just damage him, but not of us.
Hey,
Dragonmon,
What-
I
what-
choose
what was
you.
it called?
And you box him
What was it
in.
called?
What?
That the thing that he made, the waifu.
Oh, the waifu. Yeah, the waifu. The waifu.
Can hide in a waifu, but it could still like I don't know if it has fire breath like other dragons, but it can get that through the hole and stuff.
It would walk through us in the hole.
You can find out.
was
Waifu's
cutting
holes,
edge
we'll just be
battle
roasted alive in there. Really
Like an
bad.
oven. Yeah, like an earth. I don't know, man. Like a cooked like a pie.
You know what? I'm gonna try something because I can't meta this. Oh wait, that is meta, so I can't do it. Never mind. I would just steal Wind Strike is what I would actually. But,
You would still Wind Strike onto a dragon before you just pop into your. You'd be like a.
no, if I would see a
Totally
dragon,
fine.
I'd freak out and run
Absolutely.
away.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's totally fine. Like,
More
you saw a
legitimate what I would
dragon,
do.
like-
But I can't just leave Chosen.
You actually haven't even seen him yet because of the massive size of this dragon and how bright it is in here because of your roll.
Okay. More accurate to me, I will throw my freezing sphere behind him. I'm gonna run for
Ooh.
my life.
Okay. Do you break form still? You still change into your human sense? Oh, okay. Great.
I must have done it before realizing because it was already my plan to.
Yeah. I figured.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Just
It's a
That's
big ass area.
so big.
Holy shit.
Oh, bad rolls, but that's okay.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Hey, if we ever find a city,
DM, why are you making him more powerful?
I didn't give him that spell.
Oh man.
That was him. I didn't do any of
So he
that.
can-
No, but I mean, you gave him a tidal wave. Look at this motherfucker.
he just
Yeah, look what he
he
did with
just-
it. He hurt you guys. At no point did
Yeah.
he damage me in any way. He took out your own squad.
Anyways. Just having fun.
Yeah, this
Oh my
is
God.
nuts.
He fails.
He
He
fails.
fails.
Wow.
Yes.
With a plus
Um,
11, he fails.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How far can I run? There's a fucking dragon. Run!
Hold on. Let me check something. But just to like make 100% certain, both strikes are wrong. So really, he just takes the damage.
He takes the damage.
Yeah,
but
it's
there's
just
nothing
taking
like
damage. There's nothing else.
Okay. There's so much on there. I want to make sure I don't miss anything that might help. Okay. Cool. So he takes 31 points of damage as you see it just range forward. Just,
okay.
It looks directly at Alistar.
You got a friend in me.
Chosen. How do you respond as you stand there looking up
I see that.
in a fury, this massive thing, and then you see a distraction pull and you look to your right, and in a blurry sense, you do know who this is. But that is not your focus. He is not a threat to you, but it is not your focus. You're like, now
Yeah.
you feel the power in which you need to stop. Like, this thing is just giving off this insane amount of arcana. Even Alistar feels
Yeah.
this shit in his bones. He's just like, holy fuck, this is power.
All right, I am going to cast.
Did
Blade
we do an
Barrier.
Arcana check for Dr. Gunter too when this thing came along?
Yeah, but he was closer than you were, and he was in the air. You were on the ground when it happened. So based off your
I'm
guys'
going
distance,
to-
I
Well,
provided that.
we did an Arcana check when the god fucking thing came through, but not when the dragon did.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
no.
so
We didn't do an Arcana check for the dragon. I apologize. No, there was no Arcana check for anyone.
Little Buck,
It was
Little
just a
Cho.
con save for them
Yeah,
because they were
just
so
see
close
if,
from being
like,
blinded.
He feels
You guys don't know
the
that
power.
there's
Your move, brother.
sure, I'll
You
give you
got
an
this.
Arcana check.
I know I'm doing. So hold on. So I'm doing Blade
Oh, you already
Barrier,
did one.
which is
Yeah, you
100
feel
feet long,
some power. Absolutely seeping toward
100
you.
feet long, 20 feet high, and 5 feet thick. And I'm gonna run the Blade Barrier from here. Sorry, Blade Barrier from here to here, right through the middle of him.
So just
From
like
here.
diagonally across is what you're saying.
Yep.
Wow.
So like
Like
that.
right through the right, yeah.
Yeah.
So kind
sorry,
of
I
like
was just trying to draw
a
a
boom.
line.
Yep.
Like that. Okay. Let's see if there's like a blade barrier. What is that? What level is that? 6. If there's any. Oh, cool.
And
Okay. So as this conjures upwards, and this does it have a one face direction?
I don't know.
Let's see, you create a vertical wall. You can make up a straight wall, little place it close. The creature enters the wall area. So it's just generally the area. So it's just that 5 foot. Okay.
Or a ring
So
wall.
it did not
up
enter it for the
to-
first time. So when it starts its turn there, it will take its first initial.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you just put like a little grinder. Like,
I mean, essentially, I wanted it to be close enough to Alistar, so like right next to him, so that he basically is standing inside of it if he's walking towards.
oh, like this, like over here, then, like that.
Kind of like yep, like right
Okay.
next to him.
Okay.
So Alistar will see it, knowing what it is, but also if he goes towards him, he has to stay in it.
You got it. Okay.
And then I will also use as a bonus action. All the concentration shit. Everything with bonus action has fucking concentration on it. It's so stupid. And then I will do. Sorry. I will use. Actually, I'm gonna do nothing. Little Buck and Little Show will go up and attack.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
This is the bravest owl bears.
And peace, little buck.
Yeah. We're fucking doing it. We're going
Say
for
they
it.
were the bravest.
Yeah, they were the bravest. Past tense.
Okay, so that's a miss, I'm assuming. And does that hit 18?
Miss. They both go in strong and hard. Or Little Buck goes in strong and hard. He just nudges them off.
Okay.
Still trying. Not bad.
Okay, so misses on both of those. So here we will try with Little Show. I'm assuming that's a miss.
And
I'm
that's a
assuming that's
miss.
a miss.
You see both your owlbears just throwing themselves at it. No success.
All right, that is
So,
my
we're
turn.
going to go to the hollow dragon because I will start opening this up this round. And you're gonna see it just
Okay, so it will
uh-huh.
need to make a dex saving throw now.
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. Then I will roll the damage. It's saved.
It's half of it.
So do I roll the damage
Just roll
again,
the
or do you
dice.
just
Just
go
roll
for
the dice.
Okay.
I mean, well, let's see. Does it say it's
It
a
was 29.
roll
so
every
you can
time?
bet.
28.
Half of 28.
Oops. So you see, like, oh wait, half of 28. Just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, so 14.
So you see, the dragon just all these blades just flashing at it, and almost unfazed for a brief moment. Just where are you going? As
Ow.
Alistar, you
Oh.
target.
Shit.
You see these ethereal binds leave the dragon's body.
What?
Latch on to
It would
Alistar.
have something perfectly made to keep me from leaving.
As you see these binds
Costs
Hey,
grapple
2
upon you.
actions.
You're
It starts
strong.
lacing about your body. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm great at.
Oh, Alistair, you got this, dude.
Like,
Yeah, man, you're just so strong. You're the strongest guy I know.
You find yourself caught and captured. You are restrained until the end of its next turn.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Well, good thing you can
Rest
still use
easy.
spells.
but thematic is kind of a big part of most of my spells.
You see the dragon kind of take a deep breath. You guys, Alistar, Chosen, Little Buck, and Little Chill, feel a wiping presence. Something pulling, almost withdrawing from your vitality. Give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, yay.
Nice. Nicely done, Chosen. Oh, man.
Oh,
Nice.
Jeez.
little
Little Joe's
buck.
like, I
Fuck.
ain't no bitch.
Alistar.
Boy, what am I doing?
Wisdom saving
Wisdom
they're
saving
included.
throw.
I'm not even close to this guy. What does he need me for?
60 feet, brother. 60 feet. Oh my
Oh.
god! Wow. Okay, well, you guys pretty much negated this fucking event. So great job on that. My god, this dude's facing 2 weaklings. He can't even hurt you guys. Okay, so only one of you fall hindered to this, which is Little Buck. Little Buck has their speed halved and disadvantage on their attack rolls until the end of its next turn. The rest of you guys are immune to this for 24 hours.
Cool.
Wow, that
Sweet.
sucked. Then he is going to charge forward at Chosen. Little Buck and Little Cho can go ahead and get a reaction if you wish them to. You see
I do.
immediately the maw just coming directly at. So let me not take it out.
Okay.
Directly at.
The word, whenever they say "maw," you know it's not good.
Yeah, never good. Let's
Unless
go
it's
for
me,
claw.
ma.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, wait, did
Chosen,
I
you
just
feel.
did a claw attack that was. Oh, was that your claw attack?
No, that was my bite. Your claw didn't roll yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
that was
missed.
a
You
miss.
As
And
Little Cho went to go pat it on the back, go get him. It throws itself
Yeah.
at Chosen. Alistar, you see Chosen disappear
okay.
as the mouth just clamps around Chosen and does a
Okay.
massive 28
Wait,
points of
wait.
piercing
Sorry.
radiance.
Sorry, this is a disadvantage. I'm assuming, so I got to roll again.
Holy cow.
Okay, so does a 21 hit?
So,
Nice.
21 hits. Nice. Normal. All right, so Little Buck does some
10
damage.
points getting on the board. Look at that. Bang.
Alright.
Almost half of
Okay.
Marsh's output today.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so it will now continue its onslaught upon you as you see its
Okay.
claws.
Oh boy.
You just see Chosen getting. You don't even see Chosen as you just see a flurry of attacks just ripping
Yeah.
into him.
Great. Oh boy.
And you just hear him mocking, Ludwig is mine. As you Chosen, you feel this thing just ripping into your body, but your tense muscles, your enhanced physique. Alistar, give me a perception check now that you're actually looking at Chosen directly.
I can't move. It's all I got going on for me is looking at stuff.
This is not your Chosen. He has long claws that literally give him a reach of 10 feet if he was not aware. And they look protruding in almost this like deathly necromantic like manner. It's as if he has some kind of hollowness to him in the sense of necromancy, but yet bolstered by it, where he does not look like he is losing the vitality of such, but gaining. This is not the Chosen you guys left to leave and fight Coulvyrn. Something has happened. Meanwhile, at the hillside keep, right outside this epic standoff. Congratulations, you guys. You guys are holding your own. You guys, I mean, those saves are just unreal. That brings us to none other than we have to reroll. Huh? You guys reroll your initiatives for this
I think it already did, right?
You can
round.
toss my initiative.
Yeah, yours is just there for your chat. Oh, it already did. Oh yeah, it already. Just kidding. I have to roll all the enemies and stuff.
Well, I mean, I rolled mine. I could roll, but
Gotcha. All right, so we begin with Marsh.
can I see any fucking bad guys?
No. What I'll say is, while you guys were having this long conversation, we did another messed up. Oh, there you go. Sorry.
Roll again.
I'll allow you guys. Ignore. I think it kept you guys. It didn't, but you're still first. So I'll say you guys were able to walk up to here while you guys were bullshitting because you guys were talking and probably trying to follow the trail. There's a blood trail that's going up around here. Easy to follow, nothing crazy. Real quick, I need to check something that I had in mind. How far is it? Okay. Cool.
Dr. Clee, where'd that guy that I knocked prone go?
That is a fascinating question. I will need further study.
Okay.
If we
well,
follow the clues, we will most assuredly find him. Do you see this blood pattern here?
I do. Doctor, you're
Clee,
We will.
you're a man of the weeds, I guess. Can you follow this?
Men of the weeds. No. Look, this will be following into an ambush. You must carefully.
But if we know there's an ambush and we roll in, how do the young people put it? Deep. Would we not be ambushing their ambush?
How tall is this wall?
Okay. Well,
It is about 35 feet. You guys do not see the adversaries on the other side. I appreciate it. That's far.
Okay.
But I'll allow you guys to nudge closer if you guys, just for RP purposes, you guys, doop, 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 doop. Get like over here, you guys are over here right around the corner discussing your ultimate game plan. How would you approach?
Look,
Why don't I take to the skies? I might be able to see more.
Yeah, let me know when.
that is a great idea. Go tell us what we are walking into.
I'm pretty ready. Like,
By the way, when I end this, you'll no longer have haste, and you are going to be tired for a while.
oh shit.
Coke is a hell of a drug.
Oh no! Why? Why?
How long does it last? I have no idea.
Haste?
No, the sleepies.
Oh, the side effect?
Exhaustion, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's exhaustion. It's
Look it up.
Yeah.
So when the spell ends, a target can't move or take action until after its next
Okay.
turn.
Oh,
Just
it's
the
just like a quick sleepy. Real quick
Yeah,
nap.
so
Yeah,
for like
one
6 seconds, you
downtime.
feel like exhausted
One turn.
as I like
That's
fly
not so
away.
bad.
I'm gonna just like Rocket Man. I know I'm doing it like forward, but I'm actually moving just straight up.
Yeah. Okay. So then you're
I'm
going
gonna go
like
up like
this. How many feet?
100 feet.
So you just rocket out 100 feet. Just as you rocket out 100 feet, you immediately see the injured one here off to the side. And you see 1, 2, 3, and 4 more. And they all look pretty fucking serious. As you fly
Well, I'll
up,
be.
1
It
second.
seems like you were right. There is a trap ahead.
As you're flying up, we're going to go down the assembly line here real quick. 1 second.
Oh, they're
There
gonna shoot
is-
at you, my dude. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
there is an issue. Yeah. So
Okay.
I can use a whoa, 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 whoa! I had a reaction, and then they all
it gives you 6
disappeared.
seconds. Yeah. So what was your reaction that you wanted?
There were 3 different ones. I had to find out which ones they were.
So if you click on your
Yeah.
character and go to features, and go to reaction tab on the top right. It'll filter it. So you would have had Flash of Genius is what the one that would have given you an opportunity, but it is not within 30 feet of you. Say
Under passive, because I don't see reactions.
it'd be in your features, and then if you
Oh,
have
here's
it to
Flash of
react,
Genius. That's
yeah.
active.
But that doesn't assist you with what happened. But it just triggers because it registers as a I don't think any assist you in any way. That's just your character.
Okay, well, I'll do Guardian Armor, whatever. It's one I can do here. I gain 11 temporary hit points.
Shit.
What is that? Oh. Let's say it's a bull.
Oh, see, I beat him.
Darn.
Yep.
We lost him.
Guardian Armor. It was
We
super
win.
powerful.
We did it.
It's what you needed to do. It just you beat the monster. Game over.
Guys, it's smooth sailing from here. You
Mhm.
guys beat the dragon.
We'll kill these
See any
goblins.
reason you guys
I've
can't
never
beat
hit one of
these.
these.
You'll kill these guys. I don't know about the dragon, but you guys for sure got these generals.
Yeah, well, we saw a big light.
We'll get there eventually. We'll be okay.
Big eventually.
I don't know how long we'll survive. I'm already half dead. My own water gun thing.
Yeah, pretty close
Well,
to
I'm
dead.
hoping that I can get there because I have a lot of heals. So
Yeah.
Oh, I need to use Cure Wounds on myself right now.
We're
What the
coming
fuck?
quick. I have not been hit at all, guys. So you two, don't be afraid to just take it.
Yeah, I need to do that.
What are we doing wrong? Marsh is doing. That's got this. Ooh, he's
Right.
back. I mean, the fight's still
Hit
on.
it.
Real quick, the Guardian Armor Defense you cannot activate yet because I'm taking a reaction, and that's a bonus action, not a reaction. But you can cast it as you continue your turn, though.
I'm sorry because like when I activate it, you dropped. I win, you lose. So
Right. You were not
That's
here to defend.
definitely-
Okay, I'll give you the temp.
Yeah.
Let's see if I knock it out real quick. You take the first initial 3, then there's another attack. Misses. And one more. Misses. Okay, so that's that one. You sell, so you have, what is that?
God, that's
8?
that one? No.
So you have 8 temp HP left, right? After your initial. Wait, where's your character token go?
What?
Dr. Gunther.
Yeah, see, I went invisible now too.
You got deleted. I guess I got deleted your ass already.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Oh, there we go. We got a new you.
Anymore either.
I got him in here.
Yeah,
now.
it was like
There you
here.
go.
Dead.
Okay, so whoops. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Oops. Okay, ignore that. So then, this one is getting attacks on you. Sorry, and they were all waiting for you guys to come around the corner. It was absolutely a trap.
Yeah, and I just popped into the sky, and they're like, "Attack!"
You know, it's like, what is that, duck hunt? You know?
Yeah, pretty much. But they have a dog.
That's true.
Ooh.
That one misses. Man,
Yeah,
Dr.
just
Gunther is a
misses.
badass over here.
I have a really good suit of armor. Oh, so I have. Yeah, that one's gonna hit me.
All right. Take max damage on that one. So you managed to buffer out the overall damage as you like. You take the first 1 point of damage to you, right? That's one overload.
I think so. Yeah.
Beautiful. And I didn't want to use it yet because I wanted to hurt you more. This sucks, but you triggered it. This one, then in the very center of the field, puts up his hand and points out a finger.
Oh.
I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, you just made it. You take half of this as you feel this withering, sapping pain being pulled from you. Your vitality and all of its being is just withering.
Systems
inside.
overwhelming.
Exactly. You take
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
32.
Holy fuck.
Jesus.
But it's
Wow.
like you see my systems like failing, like
You see him
above you
going
guys.
fritz as he's
You
going
see
up.
my
Give me
suit
a
like
concentration check,
sparking.
please. You have to roll higher than a 32 on your con to not drop your spell.
No, it's half.
Oh, higher than a 16. Sorry, just kidding. Thank you. Damn, could have been. Oh, and he passes. You hold on. You sputter and you stay in the air. Very nicely
Yeah,
done.
while that's happening, like I'm rerouting systems like fucking Stark. Like
You really just got injured, my man.
All right.
oh, holy
Jesus.
Well,
fuck.
that's their reactions. So you're flying up.
That's their reactions.
Yeah, they were just reacting.
I took half
Okay.
health damage.
Do I get to shoot at them at all now that I see him getting fucked? I just am
Yeah, if
wondering.
you want to poke around, absolutely. Technically, it was you guys' bundle turn.
Okay, then I will try my best. I'll start at the only guy I can really see, which is here. I imagine.
Bleeding one. Yeah, and he's poking his head, and he's kind of like trying to not be exposed. He's like,
Okay.
Nice.
Just keep. You hit. No, you know. Yeah, no, he takes down. He's just like. Yes. He's still standing. Hurts. You fire. You hit the rock.
Oh,
Nice.
Definitely.
Sweet spot.
I'll add I'll try to knock him prone again.
Okay. You do 38 points of damage, and it's a strength save, right?
It's a strength save, yeah.
Still alive?
Ah, it fails. He's I just don't. He is in pain, but he is still standing. No, still alive. He's on the floor now.
yeah, not standing.
Then I have one more attack. I'll aim up at this guy who's up there. And fire.
Which one? Sorry. Oh, this one.
This one up there, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
natural
you
one.
fire.
No.
Boy.
Luan. I need a con save, Marsh, as Luan locks on you. This has never happened. You get caught off guard.
Ooh.
You brace yourself as you realize the shock yourself, and you guys all see the magical arrow that was loaded in. Snap. Never before seen to be such possible destruction. Completed by none other than Marsh and Luan. Marsh, there is a current penalty against Luan until you get it adjusted. This is not something you can fix on the fly.
Okay.
It will be
What
applied.
kind of penalty? Sorry, what kind of penalty? Sorry, just what kind of penalty?
Oh, it'll be a -3.
-3. Ooh.
And I'm already putting it on him. So
Okay.
it'll be in your roll.
Okay, I'll put it away for now and take. If it seems damaged, I don't want to make it worse. I guess.
Yeah, like this is it's kind of like an off puck situation. Like this is not the best time and place.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put away and pull my sword and shield out then instead.
All right. Whoa, Marsh.
The
Whoa.
first time.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hey,
All
what
of
now?
like everyone.
You actually have
I guess
that?
except Dr. Gunter is like everyone except him is shocked.
Old man pulls the cloak over. It's
We're not
gladiator
there to
time.
be shocked, but we're shocked.
He throws
Right.
his shield. It's a shield of returning.
Yeah, Chosen even reacts and he doesn't even see what's going on.
Right. Yeah, he swells in pride.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It didn't change my AC, but I'm sure it'll.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
It's supposed to be 20 or what?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 20 now. Okay, cool. Okay,
So-
yeah.
Clee, what do you do as you see your team in their hysterics?
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of come up on the other side of Marsh here.
Lee, where is your daughter?
And we
Just-
haven't figured that out yet. I've gotten distracted.
Families are complicated sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So, yeah, I am going to hit my man up here with Hunter's Mark. I don't know what I'm rolling there for that, but I think that's damage. But I think I should have shot. Maybe I should have shot first. Sorry.
Yeah, now you just add 6 to all the damage, basically.
Just not 6 to the damage. Okay.
Awesome.
That probably, I don't know, man. That seems pretty good to me.
Six more, or is that already what you
Absolutely
plus?
hits.
No, I added.
So you do 18 points for the first one.
Yeah.
Boom. And that's also with the 6 from the Hunter's Mark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will shoot him again.
You got it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Did I hit?
Sorry. Nope.
Higher than a 2. Higher than a 2.
Higher than a 2. There you go. Now, is this like a gate that we're standing in, like right now, or what is this?
It's just like it's not necessarily a gate. There's no overhead, but it reads like a funnel.
Got it. Now, up to the left there, is that like a watchtower kind of?
Yes, this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what they're in right here.
Okay. I am going to dip out behind and try to find a way up to that watchtower.
Okay.
I'm going to come out like back this way if I can. And then that'll be my turn.
He back to his old tactics of disappearing during the fight.
Disappearing, hiding. Love it.
All right.
I should be able to shoot next turn if I don't fuck this up.
Okay. So we are going to.
Wow, they move really far.
No, I'm measuring stuff.
Okay. Damn, he's running all the way up there.
Okay. So this one runs up, and he's like, "Okay, Clee, you hear him calling out speaking to the goblin before him, and he says, "Goblin, gods," as blah, 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 Marsh. Now, maybe I can follow you guys. Actually, maybe. Oh shit, maybe. Yeah. He gets away. Okay. Gunther and Marsh. I need you guys to give me wisdom saving throw as a portal before your persons appears beneath you, and you just hear howling screams of just death and dead falling further, beckoning you to join.
The doctor still need one if he's flying way above it?
Oh, I totally forgot the doctor's flying above that. In that case, Glee, you absolutely getting hit by that bitch too. I totally forgot the Gunther was in there. Thank you.
Wait.
How that works? It just moves?
Wait, it does not
Because
move.
I was trying to hit all three
I
of them. I
don't
forgot.
know,
His
dude.
thing
It does
was
not
changed.
move.
It was. I had 100 feet on there, and
I
I
don't
had disappeared.
know. DM
That's
doesn't
okay.
get advantage on these things. Let's.
I don't know, man. I'm getting hit either way.
Mistakes are mistakes.
He would.
All right, I'll leave it there. But in all honesty,
Yeah.
I really wanted to hit Clee but I couldn't get the roll, and I was like, well, I can get Gunther, but if I saw the 100 feet, I wouldn't have touched him, but I added it back, so it's fine. Let's see what happens in Nash. He takes 9 points.
Oh.
Second, and you are frightened until the Warlock's next turn.
Who frightened me? Sorry, just so I know.
This one.
This one. Okay. Good shit.
As you get
Bummer.
briefly disturbed by what you see before you. Kind of gives you a little haunting vision. Well, actually, no, it has to be inside. Okay, we're good. So that's that. And then, let's see. There's 100 feet in the air. This Nope. But I can do this. This dude is going to walk forward. He starts speaking, and he's like, "Who is Talibam? Let the flames come to my enemy."
No thanks.
Ball of fire, Jesus Christ.
Holy crap! There's a lot of magic going on these days.
As a wall of fire appears, I need you guys to give me dexterity saving throws, and they are pointing out toward where it is you are coming, aka here.
Love to see it. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Look at you.
Does
Me and
that
you
apply to me way up in the air?
No, it only reaches 20 feet high, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't I choose a direction or no? Am I tripping? Yeah, on the side of the wall selected by you and you guys spell deals 5 Yeah, so this direction. So as you guys move out, you will have to trigger it 1 second. Okay, so you guys only take half of that because you guys are rolling really well on your saves. Man, should you guys have been taking damage? I tell you, very nice. So you guys both take 15 points as you guys see a wall fire light up the field, blocking off the area for anyone on foot. Doctor, you see just shit going rainbow up, but nothing you can help. There's one more dude. I don't really have anything for him at the moment. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I guess you can do. You can do Aldrich. Let's do Aldrich. The doctor. Does that miss? Sorry, that was the wrong person. I totally chose the doctor. Sorry, I was trying to shoot the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Well, that 18 tag goes the runner, right?
Say it again.
18 tag goes the runner.
I hit.
Ty goes, yeah. So he would have hit you.
Well, I have 18.
Yeah, so he would have hit you. Yeah.
Meeting
it
tag
is
goes the runner means it's my favorite. But
No. Oh, sorry. So then no, it's Ty goes the hit, like the attacker. You're not. Yeah, no. Opposite of that. So it hits you. You get blasted. They're like puny as the damage. I don't know why the damage isn't fixed, but too lazy to fix real quick. So I'll be nice. You get hit by 2.
boom.
Bless.
Hold on a second.
Start blasting.
Oh shit! Concentration.
Let's see. Hold on. So
Oh,
I
yeah, you-
did my absorb elements. So I have resistance to this moving forward.
This force damage, right? What that means?
What do you mean?
Eldritch Blast is force, right?
Yes. So he would. Yeah. So the resistance would be a force. Correct.
Boom.
Easy enough. So you negate that, and I got nothing else on that end. So very nice. As you guys steadily make your assault forward, we come to our final chance and our final scene. We'll do one more round of our Braven Heroes.
We are trying to get to you guys.
Doing good, honestly. You're doing good.
Wow, this dragon is just the worst. Well, that means Alistar is stuck there, and little Cho is speed halved and has disadvantage. Everyone else is normal.
Cool, I can still do stuff.
Okie dokie. I am going to use I hope he's still vulnerable. Would he still be vulnerable to fire, or because he turned it into a whole new creature? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, that Fox and Shax. Okay. Well, I will do Aura of Vitality and drop Blade Barrier and start healing myself.
All right, you gain 6. Nice.
Important. Self-care is important.
I was gonna say send some of that my way.
Yeah, I wish I could, dude. Can use bonus action to cause. So healing spell ends or moves with you, centered around you. Okay, so that was my action and bonus action because of the heal, correct?
Correct.
Would you allow me to with movement to get out and drink a potion of healing? It does say
No.
action, but
Yeah, no. It would be a bonus action if for yourself, but because you already used your bonus action, I wouldn't.
okay. So I dropped Blade Barrier, by the way.
You got.
And so when I did that little show, little buck, now flanking him will take their attacks. So little buck will go first. Since it's flanking, it's just flat rolls now, correct?
Yeah, is the little buck the one that failed?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. It'd be fine.
So flat rolls for him. Miss. And miss.
Little buck is giving him a little massage in one of his back calves. Alistar is just furious with the display before him.
Okay, beak,
Yeah.
advantage.
Much soft pawing.
Oh my god.
Hurry
Fuck.
up
Little
and
Cho is like
kill
taking
the damn
taking
dragon.
lessons. They start
Are
doing
you
the
fucking
little
kidding
chops.
me?
They're really
1 and
beating
a
the shit out of
2.
that calf. You see the hollow dragon just like,
Oh my god.
Why do we even feed you animals?
they
And-
healed him 5 HP. That was just too comforting.
Why are they healing him?
No, it was a joke.
Oh. Fuck. Fuck.
Healed
Right.
him. They made him.
Alistar.
My turn.
Your
Is that
turn.
it?
That'll do.
No. All right then. I'm hopefully able to Misty Step out of my binding. My first plan.
You Misty step out of the binding.
All right. Well, I moved 20 feet back because I'm still within 60 feet of the dragon. Then I'm gonna do my next spell.
So you mean you move 5 feet back when you Misty step? Or oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can't
before
even
you
exit the room. Get me out of the room.
There's no exit behind you.
No exit? How did I get in?
From the roof, it's a
That
bird.
was-
What do you mean?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I can't
90
in the
feet
roof.
up. You were in yeah.
Can I Misty Step up to the top of like a ledge
You
or
got
anything?
30 feet, and I think the highest one would be like a 50-foot, like kind of like hangover.
And I'll just where I'm at.
I mean, you could do these. These are like 20 feet, but they're not gonna like get you out to the ceiling.
I'm in this thing. We're just in it to win it at this point.
We're in it, dude. Enjoy, please.
I'm gonna pop open Cloudy's book and read and be like, "Give me Cloudy."
Where did you want to Misty Step to? Did you like specifically want to go somewhere around here or against
I
the
thought
wall?
I was going. I thought I entered through a door, so I was just gonna Misty Step walk out the door.
No. So you don't want to Misty Step then?
I want out of my bindings.
Okay, so just like right next to where you stood. I just want to make sure you choose where you want to stand at the very least for your position.
I can still do movement afterwards, so I'll adjust him if I just want to make sure I do this right. It's actually a DC 20 because Cloudy's book ups my brain power to 26.
Okay. Wisdom?
Wisdom save. How smart this dragon is. He's probably super smart.
Who knows, dude?
21.
Shit.
Yeah, he's smart enough.
Passes. You try to force a construct and reconstruct this dragon shape, and she's like,
Oh, dude, so fucking close.
+7 on that stuff. Yeah, well, just making my way downtown, running far, getting away from a dragon now. Doodly doodly doo. Get barred in my next character sheet next week. Don't worry.
all right.
Well,
Yes.
excited to see how this ends.
It looks over toward Alistar.
The corner.
It stands tall and thinks. It immediately goes right back toward Chosen and says, "Your name is Rick." Throws a claw attack at Chosen.
Oh, for sure.
Take 10 points. And then it comes with another claw attack toward you. He will not even get close enough to fight and defend you.
Let's just miss one.
So max damage, you take 18.
Great.
But I will do you a favor. And he'll pop up with his wings. And you guys, all three of you, Chosen, Little Buck, Little Cho, get opportunity attacks, and he will launch himself.
Okay.
He has flight of 80, so he can make distance.
Okay. Opportunity attacks.
And you just see Alistar, his maws, coming for you.
Oh boy, that definitely
Ooh,
hit.
nice.
Ooh.
Secret unlocked, Chosen. When you hit an 18, you crit.
Love that. I want to make him vulnerable to fire. That would be what I would want.
You got it. As you slash at him as he departs, unbeknownst to him, you just pull a full cutting slit. You'll feel that later. Very nice. And he is now vulnerable to fire.
Okay, and then he will have
Beautiful reaction. Wow.
Little Buck is just at a normal. And are the reactions at advantage because they were still flanking?
I never really understand that one. I guess we could honor it because of the positioning. Had they been at a different position when
Doesn't fucking matter. They don't hit anyways because they suck.
Okay.
So
Well then, they made their attempts. And now, Alistar, let us see.
oh god, Alistar.
This is like the episode screen closing to black right when the chamber comes.
Almost 20 though.
Got nothing on me.
Does that
Just
hit?
casting shield so that I can get my projected whatever
you got
thing.
That does hurt.
Oh, it's gonna hit. Everything's gonna hit me. I have an 11. I get my arcane ward this way.
You got it. Okay, so you take the. So would you get the arcane ward first? Technically, would buffer the hit.
When I throw up the shield, the arcane ward gets thrown up.
Yeah. So then the 18 would be taken from the ward first, right? It wouldn't directly take health from you first.
It's kind of tomato, but yes, it would go from the ward first.
I mean, I'd honor your ward first just to make it easier for you too. Yeah.
I think yeah.
Back up to 40, and then I have a plus whatever's left over from.
You got it. So your thing is 27, right? And so the 18 wouldn't even broken that. So
9
That
left.
these are night routine right or max shipping. I don't know how to do math. It's 9 left, right? Yeah. Fine. All right, cool. So it comes and crashes on me. And
Too scared to make comebacks, otherwise I would say some shit to it. Really scary.
I'll try to polymorph this bitch again, and we'll see what
It
happens.
is then going to like raise its body up and slam the ground, and you see its scales just make this ringing, booming nonsense, just burning your ears. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Boy. Oh boy.
Hey.
It's a
Nice.
19. Oh no.
Failed though. Oh, close, but no cigar. As you take an additional 28 points of damage. Of thunder damage. As it just rocks your body.
Costs 3 actions, so he had already attacked.
There's no,
Right.
so these are legendary action points.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
probably legendary actions.
Yeah, okay, that's.
It's a
I was
different
like,
economy.
That's nuts.
So you see just like now it was really loud, but it's an immediate vicinity. So for you guys on the other way, like Little Cho, Little Buck, and Cho, you just see Alistar disappear in the gleaming light of this creature over its body and just go wailing and make this crazy high pitched like ting noise that even Little Cho and Little Buck kind of seem sensitive to.
Got it.
And we'll stop it there, as we got one team outside fighting their way through the craziest goblins they've ever seen, while the other squads is somehow surviving against the dragon. You guys are just killing it. Great job across the board. You guys have executed today in a beautiful fashion of failure and made it your success. That was a great opener for you, Alistar. Jesus, let's just tsunami us in there. Let's just water slide in, guys.
It was a good idea.
It was a great idea.
It didn't work.
Had it been executed, well.
Yeah, if only I executed it right.
Should have been using Cloudy's book when casting 2 books at one time.
I don't know if that would have, though, because it didn't have like a
Yeah, I don't know.
intelligence-based casting. But yeah, still, I should have just done that for.
You should have just been
for
theatrics.
Yeah, it just would look good. All the books. All the
Have
books.
the books. Put the books together. Oh.
Yeah, can you copy it into the cloudy verse or the whatever?
Fusion. Ha!
A very wet cloud, like a rain cloud.
All right, guys, I gotta go to
Very
bed.
nice,
But
guys. I appreciate
it
it.
was fun.
That was
We'll
awesome.
see what happens as we continue this forward. Until
Later.
next time. Later.